Yeah, dude, screw it. We screwed and fucked up. I didn't.
You screwed up the Ultimate Warrior. How could you? We had
We're gonna start.
We had it perfect, man. It was playing and everything.
You dumbass.
Okay, you know what? Let's go. Let's do the old intro. Use the old mo.
What in the rictus fuck was I not told about?
They're gonna do something stupid. I forgot how it went. Next, okay.
Hey, everybody! This is Circuit Main, and this is the Brony Show, episode 99. We are one away from 100. We are getting pumped and excited. We were even going to have a little bit of fun, but somebody dropped the ball.
Hey! You said you said I know what to do. I thought you were gonna do something first.
I thought I was going to play the intro, and then a few moments in, you were going to start going Ultimate Warrior on it.
God dang it! I thought we were gonna do like a the Warriors sort of thing.
I could
This is why we need to like actually play. Okay.
Okay,
I
guys,
don't think our plan should ever be, hey, you'll know what to do. Do it.
actually, in all honesty, I was going to bring it up 5 minutes before airtime, like, okay, maybe we should go through the plan, but then we had to throw the other thing out there, which was, unfortunately, also pretty important.
Yeah, well, you know what? For the fans, it was entertaining. So let's just go. Let's just go.
Yeah, but yes, episode 99, we are the Fluffy Brony Show. Why are we fluffy? That's Callie
Who
Chan.
the fuck knows? It's funny.
Yes, it's funny. It's funny and it's cute. Anyway, let's move on. But yes, episode 99.
That looks like me after 3 weeks. That's why I trim.
Well, yes, got a lot.
It says fluff fluff.
There's so much going on with us this week and during the weekend, no less. Oh, man. So let's go ahead and get right started. We're going to hit it up with What's Up Bronies, because I'm sure we all have a little bit to contribute for this week. Me, D, and Blanked especially. And also Suki also has some pretty awesome news, and I'm sure he'll want to share with everybody.
You're not gonna introduce us.
Of course, I should probably do it first. I knew I was forgetting something.
You piece of shit.
But yes, this is...
It's no longer my fault.
No, okay. I'm gonna admit right now, I am really completely out of my mind. The all of last week and this weekend pretty much drained me dry, and I'm surprised I'm still functioning right now. I really am. And it didn't help that I couldn't get off of work too early today because, anyway, that's a whole nother pill. But yes, I am your host, Circuit Main, and with me, as always, I have on my left hoof, I have D-Pad the Brony Inquisitor.
Hey kids, nothing particularly interesting to say at the moment, I don't think. I just work with what you give me, we'll see.
There we go. And we also have on my right hoof, Blanked Mind, the Cackler.
Well, I cackle if my voice weren't fucking gone.
Yes.
Hi, people. How you doing? Have a good Monday. Hope
Hey,
you're having a good Monday.
Oh yeah, we downloaded the Lusty Argonian Maid in Skyrim, that happened. That's about it. Yeah, it was pretty entertaining, I'll tell you about it later.
Yep. And
You better send me a link to that. Anyways.
And we also have Suki, who I'm pretty sure we've mentioned several times already in the stream, but
He
gotta give him
is
his...
such a shit. Don't watch his stuff.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, Circuit Main. This is no Suki. This is Suki, Office Warrior. Yeah, see, that was the original joke.
Yes.
Yeah.
His pen is definitely mightier than any sword.
God, the powers of Destricity were not with me today.
Yeah, it's so bad that you can't even pronounce it right.
It is Destricity, isn't
No,
it?
it's Destrucity.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whatever,
Okay.
It's holding out on you.
All right, well, let's continue the rocket ship of fuel here, and we also got Crazy Mac Captain, or CMC.
Yay, forums!
Yep, our little forum troll there, and we also got Unova Brony.
Hey, everybody! How's everybody doing?
They're all dead.
And finally, we have Inkpad the Haruist.
And everybody should obey the great goddess. Woot woot.
All right, and we're gonna go ahead and get back to what I was talking about a few minutes ago, which was what's up, bronies. Now, but yes, getting right off the bat. First off, me and D were participating in a giant, well, not a giant, but a pretty big fundraiser earlier this weekend. And that's pretty much why my throat is hurting. My voice probably doesn't sound quite as luxurious and awesome as before, and I'm also dog-tired. But yeah.
If it's any consolation, I feel fantastic.
Yeah, no, it isn't. If anything, it makes me want to throw you off of the Manhattan Bridge.
Damn, that was pretty precise.
But anyway, it is good things, though. We were doing a fundraiser for the Traveling Pony Museum, and we didn't get the 100% of gold, but we got quite a bit of money. So I think it was over like 3,500.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Wasn't it over half?
I think it was.
It was well over half. It was well over half. It was almost 3/4 of the way, which is definitely really awesome, and especially considering how much we had to slap together in the last few minutes. I spent all of Friday just trying to get the last few interviews down, which I do have to give D a big thanks, because he really helped us out with giving us a couple of pointers and some advice on who can hit up for interviews.
It was actually very funny. They did the majority of the work, but in terms of the interview stuff, I sat down with them for like 15 minutes and got like 6 guests for them.
Well, you suggested about 20, so it was definitely a shotgun approach.
Ooh.
But it worked. I can't argue. It worked. And it got some good results. The only problem is that I barely had any really good sleep, and the entire time during that weekend, my roommate was making efforts to move out, so I not only had to deal with her moving stuff around and trying to make sure she wasn't going to take anything she wasn't supposed to.
Oh,
But, yeah, no, she was a good roommate overall. I can't give her too much crap about it. But yes, my female roommate is gone, and now I have me and one male roommate. So you know what that means? Pony bachelor pad.
That gay sex.
Oh dear God, no! Oh dear. Even if I was gay, he does not do it for me.
No, I feel ya. That was a similar question. That was a similar conversation I had with Liz when discussing Circuit once.
I'm not sure how I feel about that in so many ways, but we're gonna ignore that now forever. We're gonna ignore that forever. But yeah, no. Unfortunately, all of my video game systems are piled up on a couch, completely disconnected from each other, and my TV is in a corner. And I got to glue an entertainment center together. So yeah, my week is going to be pretty much getting everything back together and recuperating from this weekend. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on with that as well. But we'll get to it in a little bit here. Let's go ahead and let the other bronies here talk about what's up with them. Starting with Blinked Mind and his con.
Oh, yeah, that was so much fun. This last weekend, Akon came and went to Dallas at the Hilton. Anybody who went, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if any of you guys went, but if you did, whatever, or anybody in the archives, hope you guys had fun. We did. I got to hang out with the Rowdy Rough Ponies again. Those guys are always fun. You get to see my buddies, Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle. They know who they are.
Sweet.
And generally lost my fucking voice. As you can probably tell, I can't do a damn thing when it comes to laughing.
Oh well.
I had that was a damn time, and I got to play DJ, which was fun because after I did a little thing, one of the bronies in a Wonderbolt costume hounded me for like 2 days, going, "I want your music. Give me your music." It was weird. I did though, because it's not my music. I can't make profit off it. Why not share it?
There you
But
go.
other than that, it was pretty damn fun. I came out with a few buttons, good memories, and one of the little derpy figurines because she had them up there.
Nice.
And yeah, it's a pretty good pool, all in all.
Hey, and let's see. Vaguely Creepy is wondering, has it been a year since Blink joined?
Definitely not.
No.
Well, technically, no, it depends on what you mean by joined.
I think
As a host, I've only been on for almost roughly nearly 50 episodes.
so. You're
People
close.
say that sounds way too much.
Really?
Can be.
Well, I joined it right before episode 50.
Yeah.
Did you?
I might have to actually look into that. He might actually his year anniversary might be coming up here soon.
In July.
And yeah, Deal Chris joined up July of last year, and and Blinked was apparently a host back then. Huh.
Yeah, you were a host soon after I joined, and I joined back in May of last year, I think.
Dang, I think Blink's anniversary is this month if it hasn't already hit.
Oh shit! I'm gonna duck my head now.
Well, this is definitely an anniversary kind of situation, but again, more on that later.
Yeah, it's
Anniversary spankings, in this case spanking, so we must make it extra hard.
Yes.
Oh, don't you even fucking dare! I'll fucking rip your spine off. Okay, I will do.
All right.
Bitch, you ain't
Okay.
no predator.
Okay, let's.
I'm the next best thing.
Okay, you guys can talk about smacking each other's bottoms later. Let's go on to.
that's fucking never mind. Let's just move on.
Right. Okay, let's see. I believe Suki has a little bit of Brony news on his part.
I'm not sure it's Brony news, but I started
What's
my
up,
new
Brony?
job
Anyway.
That's good shit.
Yep. Office Warrior. So you're gonna carry around a mighty pen?
The pin has not gotten much use yet.
Ah.
Is the stapler your shield?
Hopefully it's not the vid stapler. Okay, that was a weird joke. But hey, congratulations to Suki for getting a new job that will hopefully make him very, very happy.
Yes.
And has anybody else got any What's Up Brony news?
I do.
Okay, what's up, Brony?
Well, this week is currently my school's senior week, so which means I'm celebrating the last week I'm gonna spend at my high school.
Ah!
Then,
Yay!
Sweet!
Lucky
You're the last person to finally get out!
but however, it kind of began negatively when I was talking about prom with my father. Yeah, old traditions about getting a date basically nearly got me into liquid pride territory.
How's that a bad thing?
But then I had to tell him face up that I was gonna go stag, and at least gonna go stag.
No, you don't go stag, you go stallion. You go up there and you try to get the girls away from those guys.
Give him a
Exactly.
dicking. That's how I do
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
Okay.
You're gonna
Found a group.
you're gonna destroy somebody forever by stealing their prom date, man.
Listen
I
to
I
got
went in
it.
as a wolf and found lambs. That's how I did it.
Yeah.
listen to
Oh yeah.
Fuck your stags.
Well,
listen to our Inquisitor.
Harry Potter's
He's a fucking changeling. What do you expect?
well, one last thing. Spider decided to teach me about GIMP. I am now trying to make my OC in GIMP now.
Oh, that old animation shit.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, but hey, it's easy to learn from.
Yeah. Hopefully by the time I master it, I'm gonna probably try to make fan art of you guys soon.
Ooh, I look forward to it.
3D stuff?
3D stuff? No. That's Source Filmmaker.
No,
No, I'm just saying. Is it it's a 2D maker, right?
Yeah, it's a 2D maker.
Oh, thank Christ.
Ooh, 3D.
You are so irked about not being a changeling or looking derpy in 3D, don't you?
What? No, it's not that. It's just I find it most of the time when people try to use 3D programs to create fan art of us, it's incredibly distasteful because the options for it are incredibly limiting. And more than that, I'm still hung on the fact that had. I guess I shouldn't name him. Lord knows who I'm talking about. Getting pissy at me for not liking his 3D artwork that he didn't actually make any of the models for.
All right. Okay. I know. But that's
Long
all.
story short, 3D work is not as fruitful as 2D work, and any program with both will tell you that.
I can tell you 3D modeling sucks.
It does.
It's great for animations. It's not for making art.
Yep. I like the Source Filmmaker song, but yeah, I guess art can be questionable at times. You
Those
can
are
do some.
art
You can do some hilarious things with
Here's
it, though.
one thing.
But yeah.
Just still images using models that you didn't create is not art.
It's called procrastination, and it's also called plagiarism.
You could also
Well-
just call them Legos.
Oh!
All right. That's enough. That's enough of bashing. I'm sure that there are plenty of Source Filmmaker. Well, yeah, the Source Filmmaker people are pretty awesome, and that takes a lot of work, and that is some art there. But yeah, still shots. I can understand why some people don't like them, but you know, to each their own. If they don't want,
They have some merit, just not enough.
yeah, they have some merit, but there's a reason why Equestria Daily doesn't have the source filmmaker. No, I'm really not awake. Am I?
Oh
I
wait.
don't think so.
Oh wait a minute. I just remembered something, Circuit.
Oh really?
Yeah, yesterday, I'm finally modernized. I got myself a smartphone.
Oh Lord, run for the hills! Don't dare call anybody.
Run to the hills. Run for your lives.
Good luck. All right, now we just gotta wait for it to crash.
Run
And yeah,
on.
we gotta get on news and stuff, and thereby
Exactly.
completely circumvent everyone else, because we got a fucking guest on the way that are swing, you know?
Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and finish off What's Up, Brony, and get right on to the news. First off, site news, which we do have quite a bit of it. The big one I want to hit right off the bat, episode 100. It's not happening this week. No. Well, unfortunately, there are scheduling conflicts with some of the co-hosts and myself because, frankly, I just need a chance to breathe. So we're going to be rescheduling it for next week. So there's not going to be a show next week, Monday. But that's because we're going to be doing a 24-hour or even more, depending on how crazy it gets, but at least 24 hours, starting Friday, insane, complete, nuts, balls to the wall, ponies to the plot, whatever the hell we can pull out, 24-hour crazy Brony show extravaganza.
Yeah, that
Gonna
reminds
be
me,
good.
what exactly made you do a 24-hour show for episode 18 when I joined? Because I never did
No,
ask.
you had 3 days off from Walmart. And
I had 3 days off straight, and I figured, why the
hell?
hell not?
Exactly.
That's pretty
Christ,
much...
I wrote the fast track on that. What is this now? I'm basically, come 100, I've been on for 82 episodes.
I think we're closing in on your second anniversary.
Has that not happened?
It might
No.
be getting close to it, because if we did it
August, didn't you?
if we did it episode 18, if we got you on around episode 18 and we're right at 100, the math isn't quite there.
No. It's not.
But you're getting close to 2 years. Dee's almost been here for 2 years. You guys are gonna start making those 2-year anniversary arts.
You damn well better, and they have to either be good or sexy. I'll take either. Both is preferable.
Yes, that's the big thing I want to hit up. That episode 100.
Care, just say happy anniversary. I'll be fine with that.
Yep.
I'm humble and like this prick.
But episode 100 is definitely going to be next week, and the big reason is because we want all of my hosts to be there, and we also want to make sure we give you the biggest and best possible show possible. So we need a little bit of time to prepare.
I'm gonna pray to the internet gods to let my connection stay strong enough.
Yep, we're all praying toes. But let's go ahead and move on to the next big thing in site news. Fanbuilt.com, because we love Tokar, and we gotta give him a little bit of props, especially for doing an awesome interview with D last week.
Yeah, man, Tokar and I are besties.
Yep.
He's such a bro.
But yes, the site is finally up, going, and ready for anybody to input to meet out other people, whether you animation, music, voice acting, all of the above. If you're a triple threat, it's a great way to meet other fans.
I'm sorry, just quick. Also, you can all suck it, because Lee Tokar called me wise. What up?
Okay. Good job.
Jeez.
Wise loudmouth was more the exact word, but I'm down.
I'm slow clapping right now. Good job.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm just kind of glad that oh jeez, I can't believe I forgot her name now. How did I forget her name? I mean, it's the one thing you went crazy about.
What?
What's her face?
That doesn't help.
I know, Tara Strong. I think Tara Strong didn't call you sexy. I don't think we'd ever get your head out of clouds.
Well, actually, she said that she loves my friend because he told me while I was doing that interview to tell her that he loves her, and so she said it back, so my buddy can say that Tara Strong loves, or at least said so.
Fair enough. But yes, fanbuild.com for all of your needs for being able to meet up with other people and want to create awesome stuff. Fanbuild.com is there for you, and it is open, ready, and available. And why are we doing this? Because we love Lee Tokar, and we want to try to get an interview with him on the actual show at one point. And
Cool.
I'm sure I could put that together at some point.
Yeah, I know. We want to give him a break after the fact that he went through like 4 or 5 different podcasts in the last
He
weekend.
went through them in the last week. Oh, good Christ, that was my neck. Ugh.
But let's go on to the last little bit of Iron Pony news. Iron Pony, well, site news, but it is Iron Pony news, and I'm pretty sure
Iron Pony News, okay.
And, yeah, and I'm sure CMC is just sitting eagerly for this one. CMC has won the Iron Pony Champion for this week, or last week as it were, and unfortunately I mistyped the minutes. I have him at 36 hours and how many minutes?
It was 3654.
Oh, so I did get it corrected. So, yes, he broke the record. And not only that, he went over an hour, so he gets the Steam gift of $20 Steam dollars. Bleh. Yeah. Okay, he gets the Steam $20 gift card, and he is now the Spring 2013 Iron Pony Sit-Out Champion, and nobody can contest it for him. For it. Ah, gee. I am really not on it, But we got summer now! For summer 2013 is upon us, and if you want to be Iron Pony Champion, now is the time to set the record because it is cleaned! The record has been cleaned, and that it is available for anybody to grab.
So am I.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Dangerous people, they have no... Well, you know.
They have no souls.
I
Oh, no,
have
he's got
no
a soul.
sets.
He's got a soul.
I
Things you got
have
sold.
no sets, face, or genitalia. The ball is in your court. Or mine.
We'll take your word for it.
Well,
Okay.
But yeah, CMC...
Just
But
make
yes,
the chick-
CMC has won Iron Pony. He gets all the champions and all the funds of Spring 2013. Will be forever remembered in our Hall of Fame when we get that up on the site.
Just don't ever lose that text log.
No, I'm not going to lose it. I got it permanently sealed in Google Docs, so unless Google goes down, we're good.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
So, let's go on to the next little bit of news, which is merchandise. Because merchandise is fun, and I feel kind of bad at myself for some of the thoughts I've had on merchandise. But first, this is one I just couldn't help but laugh over. I actually saw this during the fundraiser stream. Rub and reveal.
What?
What? I'm destroying
Robin
myself. Was that-
reveal.
I saw
Fucking Transformers
mess
all over again.
See, I saw mess free, and the problem with that is that, man, my mind immediately got fucked.
So it wasn't Rub and reveal. It wasn't Rub and reveal that messed with you. It was mess free that messed with you. Yeah, poorly timed words. Let's just put it that way. There's a reason it does look like it's from a dollar store or something, though.
That's free.
Yeah, this was found at a Alabama truck stop, apparently. Big wonder.
Okay, I'm good.
All right, but yes, we still got plenty more merchandise here, and there is quite a lot of it.
I'll
going-
definitely reveal your image wall.
Yeah, unfortunately, the little topic segment I have here for revealing merchandise is a little bit more appropriate than I ever imagined. But we'll get to that in a moment. First off, Clear Derpy. Apparently there are clear Derpies that have been spotted by Funko. Whether that means that there's a special Derpy you can get, or if it's just to tease us there forever, who knows. But there's also plenty of other things. There is bed sheets. Because you can't look crazy enough without getting pony bed sheets.
I don't know, my buddy Chase ran around with a My Little Pony blanket attached to his back while he was dressed up as a pirate.
Getting laid tonight.
Oh.
Here's the closest you'll ever get to Rainbow Dash in your bed.
Says you.
But here's another awesome thing: a wall scroll of the season 1 poster. Unfortunately, it was at Australia for $12 at Kmart. So whether it comes to Kmart here in the U.S., who knows? But that would be freaking awesome to get a wall scroll.
I'm throwing my money at the computer screen now, but it's not working.
Damn it.
Okay, moving right along here. Next, for the more bits of merchandise, we got 2 weeks of merchandise to go through, so I'm trying to grab the good bits here. Apparently, dog tags are on the order. So if you want to really go pony, you can go pony dog tags.
I did.
Be a soldier in the Brony army.
Dude, oh man, that is sick. I need to get that for my friend.
I'm getting Discord.
Nice.
And also, Hot Topic has started to introduce swimwear with Rainbow Dash swim trunks.
Oh.
No.
And the fun
Yes.
now, what's
I
not
can't
pictured
wait
is
to be a faggot in public.
now what's not pictured is not only do they have Rainbow Dash swim trunks, they also have Derpy swim trunks.
Oh lord.
And
That's
I
nice.
actually picked
I
up a
want
pair of
that I'll
those.
probably get those.
I actually picked up a pair of Derpy swim trunks.
Oh, okay, so I can't.
No,
The
if
fat
it makes you-
shit has been ruined.
No, if it makes you feel better, I can't fit them.
It's better than anything I could say. Thank you. Kudos.
No problem. Actually, I'm considering it an incentive to work harder on losing weight. Those
should
pants are my
probably-
freaking goal. I will wear those.
Yes, yes, lose weight to put Derpy on your ass.
Yes.
You guys are weird.
Yes. But also we have a giant Rainbow Dash belt buckle.
There you go, D-pad.
Texas can kiss my plot.
Hey, look, they had interchangeable transformer ones that they're gone. You can really suck it on that one.
It reminds me of when Circuit tried to one-up me by saying he shook Fast's hand, and then I told him I got a hug from her.
Yeah. I had you one up for a little while there.
Yeah, for all of 4 seconds.
No, it was for the first part of the convention, and then you got the hug, and then yeah.
Well, yeah, then I was on stage with her and got the hug, you know.
Yeah, later on in the convention, it's just like I challenged him, and this is what happens.
Yeah.
All right.
Out of
But let's
He
see
learned a
this.
lesson.
Now, here are a little bit of merchandising possibilities here. Over at Toy Wiz, a full set of mysterious toys has appeared. Unfortunately, there's no pictures. All we know is that they're 3-inch tall collectibles from Funko featuring a frosting lid that allows you to store cupcake pieces inside.
Oh lordy.
Some sort of weird cupcake figures. I have no idea what they are, but somehow they're pony related. Why do I have a feeling that cupcakes might be involved?
I don't want to know.
Sweet and tasty.
The other kind of cupcakes.
I still say so sweet and tasty.
Alright, now this one... Okay, depends on which picture I decide to post up, I guess. But this one is definitely for those of you who have girlfriends or those of you who are female. They also have Rainbow Dash swimwear. 2-piece.
Great.
Wow,
Hey, AJ's more my girl's fashion.
there's so much RD stuff.
There is a fantastic lot of that swimsuit that most girls would completely not wear.
I know.
Side ties?
Hey, Rainbow Dash just looks like she's thinking, what am I doing here?
Help me!
I think it's but it's just how lazy this swimsuit is overall, because the rest of it doesn't even seem like pony. It seems like they just took literally half of a rainbow bikini and just stuck an actual
Rainbow Dash
custom image of Rainbow Dash on the other side. It doesn't seem like this was actually an originally made thing.
No.
Well,
it
if you-
doesn't.
Well, maybe this will give you a little bit more enthusiasm. They also have hot pants for Rainbow Dash.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Right, I was at Hot Topic recently. I saw this.
Hmm. Yeah, I saw this too, and suddenly I want a girlfriend to wear those.
Oh.
No,
You should probably start with you should probably start with I want a girlfriend.
that's the thing. There, it's how I phrase it. I want a girlfriend, comma, to wear those. Oh, yeah, I feel bad. I feel a little bad, but maybe not. I don't know. Moving
I
on.
can feel later if you need it.
Nah, I don't. I don't
Make
need
him
it.
feel worse afterwards.
All right, finally, last little bit of merchandise news. Design a Pony has a Luna popping up on Taobao, the
What?
the Chinese toy website that seems to give us little previews of what's coming up.
Oh, the Chinese.
I want that.
I know. Okay.
So build your own Luna. Moving right along, Equestria Books, or the Equestria book that will give us all the great information, is going to be released soon. And this book, this has everybody excited.
Yes.
There's a little video here showing it off.
Yay.
It's essentially the encyclopedia. It's our Bible. Let's face it. It's our Bible. It has
The Bible was in the museum, son.
Oh. The other Bible,
Oh,
then.
but yes, we have a hand-painted one in the museum.
You win. Okay, this is our King James version, and you have the original.
Yeah, like you did that.
It's King
Classy,
James.
boss, classy.
No problem.
Yes.
This is after we decide we changed the church.
There we go.
Oh dear lord, Brony is a freaking. I don't even know. That'd be
Bronyism. It's called
Religion.
Bronyism.
Bronyism.
But
Just
yes.
like Hadihism.
And I said to my brother, I just don't know what went wrong.
Of course, the funny thing is that when
Great
revealing
vengeance,
that
I will
book,
strike you down with my base cannon.
here's the hilarious thing. When revealing that book, there was an interesting thing where the background pony of Cloud Chaser was named Stormwalker, and people were wondering what in the world's going on. You know, was this a typo in the book? Apparently, this is actually a little bit of trivia information about My Little Pony we may have never known. There were two ponies, Stormwalker and Cloud Chaser. However, Stormwalker was taken out of the episode where all of the Pegasus were introduced. The one where they had to get the water up in a Cloudsdale. I forget the name. Fluttershy's crazy phobia. Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. But yes, the what happened is apparently the Stormwalker was taken out, but they still had Stormwalker script in there. Cloud Chaser, the original Cloud Chaser was taken out. That was actually Stormwalker, but they still had Cloud Chaser script. So they basically had Cloud Chaser script for Stormwalker. So the show got it wrong, but they're right. But at the same time, the book is right.
They went halvesies.
Yeah, they kind of went crazy there.
At least they didn't go and say it was Stormhawk.
There we go.
Or
Storm
Skywalker.
Eagle.
Yeah. Or better yet, we could just call them twins that we'll never see the second one, technically. And now for a little bit of other information, the Hub has released a new promo, and this has got Bronies happy because Derpy is in the promo.
I see you're already.
Yep.
Yes.
They stopped it right at that point. Okay, let's turn this up a bit.
It's as big as basketballs. Sweet! And there's enough snacks for everyone, even and the lifeguards are real superheroes.
And the band is just getting big.
Check.
And it's not just big. This summer's gonna be colossal. It's gonna be ginormous. There's gonna be thrills. There's gonna be chills. Because when the day gets hotter,
It's time to get in the water!
it's this summer. We'll never get this summer back. So let's make it ours.
Nice.
No, this isn't nice. It's awesome, epic, legendary. The Hub Summer Pool Party, and it's going all summer long. Now who's with me?
Yay.
Get all those generic vectors in there.
All that generic victorization.
Pretty
I'm
much.
kind of glad to see that they're still using Derpy here and there, so maybe the insanity that was Derpy Gate is really starting to wear off.
She was around somewhere recently. Oh, yeah, actually, it was right in that commercial. That was exactly where it was. I saw
Wait the times, buddy.
I saw that commercial on TV when I was in Maryland, and I remember actually being quite shocked to see her.
Yeah, that... Oh, well, D-Pad knew about it before I did. That's awesome.
Well, he won't you again.
But finally, moving on. Cutouts. Finally, the last two of the main six have been introduced in the hub page for cutouts. Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy are now cutoutable for your desktop pleasure.
Or God knows what else you crazy people do.
We'll just go with the desktop pleasure part. Though I find it funny that they saved the Pegasus for last.
Weeks.
But now that means that the 7th cutout is due to come out, and what is it going to be? Who knows? Could be the princesses, could be Spike, or it could actually be a background OC. Not OC, background pony. Now, moving right along. What could cause more controversy than Equestria Girls? How about the dolls?
Let's not
No.
talk about the
What?
dolls.
Actually, there is one thing I needed to point out about the dolls because this is kind of important and some people seem to have not noticed.
They're prototypes, I hope.
Exactly. These are prototypes. These are
Okay.
not the official dolls.
I'm still sorry. This still needs to be said. Ah!
Yeah, we'll go with that.
At least I could do better since this is prototype.
Yeah, hopefully
Sure.
this.
What the hell is on AJ's head?
What? That is a fucking bucket. That's not a hat.
Well,
That
I
looks like
can't.
Pyramid Head.
Give her a guitar and put her in
What
Guns
do you
N' Roses.
say?
It looks like some sort of like 80s stairwell hat.
Actually, I have to give it to you. Yeah, it does kind of look like it's from the
It does.
80s.
Hasbro, stop sucking.
Well, I'll give them props though. At least they finally gave AJ a hat. They gave the wrong AJ and the wrong hat though. But moving right along, we love Fine. Why do we love Fine? Because we love fine backpacks that hold on to our backs. Pinkie Pie, Best Pony, and Doctor Who's.
I love how they circumvented that. I really do.
Have finally been released as Hug Me backpacks. So joining along with Rainbow Dash, you can have these 3 ponies hugging your back, along with attachable and detachable cupcake, muffin, and sonic screwdriver.
I'm pretty
This
sure
is one of those. This is one of those. Like, this to me is like one of those fuck, marry, or kill situations. But in this case, it's more like burn, keep, and use.
There we go. But just to give D a little bit of happiness, they also released.
Oh, yeah, in my butt.
Yep, they also released some more new shirts, and I figured D would like that one.
Yes,
I dig it too.
Me
And-
too.
Let's see. We also have. And here's one for Kelly Chan out there, and also all the others that joined Equestria LA.
Sad girl.
Equestria LA's t-shirts have also shown up at We Love Fine. So if you didn't get a chance to go to Equestria LA and pick up these shirts, now they are still available for you to grab. They also include a few other fun ones like sofa and quills. And also ponies at the movies.
Ooh. That looks really nice.
Nice.
And this one, I just love it up because it reminds me of the 80s somehow. Just those weird 80s shirts that used to be out.
Oh, those.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
But yes, Wheel of Fine has more shirts, so if you have any money, save it for BronyCon and then spend it on the shirts.
Man's got a point.
And
Gotta
then,
throw the money somewhere.
yep. And moving right along here at a nice quick pace, we also have more news on the Funko figurines. They are either going to be, drum roll,
I don't feel like doing it, sorry.
that'll work.
Too far away from
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Stop it.
Alright. Now, it's either going to be Lyra and Pinkie Pie, or Pulm 3 and Octavia.
Ooh.
Ooh. So I'm going for Pone 3 Naughty.
What was this
Yeah.
for?
This is the, these are the PVC figures that are about an inch tall, or an inch and a half.
And who are the choices?
They're either going to come out with Lyra and Pinkie Pie, or Pulm 3 and Octavia.
Okay, I don't need
Octavia.
Lyra to even exist, but I'm down with Pinkie Pie. And I don't care much for Vinyl, but I'm so down with Octavia, so I don't know.
I know, it's like you can't seem
Money's
to...
not working.
I don't particularly. I'm going with. I like both styles of music. So I'm for Vinyl and Octi.
For me, sorry, Pinkie Pie, but you with Lyra is not such a good pairing compared to Pole 3 and Octavia. Gonna have to get
Personally,
Now you're pairing them.
yeah, I'm not quite sure why they're pairing Lyra and Pinkie Pie like that. I thought they had a method to the madness.
Pairing considering the fandom's nonsense.
Well, actually, they're not even pairing them compared to fandom. If you look at the previous releases, the first one
I'm
was
just
Rainbow.
saying, no, I'm just saying if you look, just from the basis of the fact compared to what the fandom does.
Ah,
So
fair
it's
enough.
really weird. They'll probably both be good figures. It's just really weird.
Well, moving right along here, another little bit of tidbit news when it comes to Equestria Girls, and
Oh,
at least,
Lord.
and it might actually give us a little bit of hope that they're not going to just basically shovel this out. Apparently, they actually been working. They locked in the script for Equestria Girls way back in March of 2012.
Yeah, this is actually really old, is what I love that people are bitching about.
Yeah, they've actually been working on this for a long time, so there's actually some hope that it's actually going to be decent, if not good.
Yeah, it's not a fresh thing, which is a good thing.
Yeah, if they
the
shovel
Dissident
this...
just came up with the idea randomly. It's all like, let's throw this on fandom.
I like to live dangerously. That's why I'm going to see it in theaters.
Oh, I'm going to see it in theaters too. I already got my ticket
If it came out in
reserved.
my theaters, I probably would have. If it doesn't, I ain't gonna make the fucking trip.
Hell, screw all y'all. I got a date.
Oh, he beat us! He freaking beat us!
All right, Suki, the game is on. I can see that now.
Well, I can't beat Suki, but I'm still very close to a movie theater for Equestria Girl, so hopefully I'll raise enough money
You
for
know
that.
what? I'm gonna find a date, and I'm gonna drag them and anyone I can to the midnight release because everything.
Ha ha ha.
Too bad I don't get a
Yes,
midnight
do
release.
that,
I get a
Chad.
one-time only deal. I gotta see it. I gotta see it the day it comes out, the time it comes out, or I miss it altogether in theaters.
Yeah, see, that's where you guys do have the advantage over me, is that if they don't play it in the theaters down here until the weekend after.
Ooh.
Actually, no, I get the weekend after too. I gotta wait till the 21st or 22nd, I think.
Everything releases at midnight in New York. Everything.
Yeah.
Yes!
So D's probably gonna be the first one to see it, but we're not gonna give any spoilers until at least most of us have seen it.
I'm going to tweet and Tumblr every freaking thing. I swear to God.
Thank God I don't know.
Speaking of which, little just kind of news thing. I have been I got way into Twitter recently. I got way back into Twitter.
Thank you, Warframe.
Yeah, and it's been a lot of fun. So if anyone feels like following me on Twitter now, where I'm going to be, there's my Twitter. Go ahead and follow me, and I will post both statuses and random other funny things that you're generally going to laugh at because they're probably going to be cruel and related to Circuit and his junk.
Okay.
Oh, heck.
I'm surprised.
Do it now.
Believe me, I'm not the only one that's surprised that he seems to be obsessed with my junk.
Well,
Is it so shocking for me?
I have no
He's
idea.
such a fag. You'll get used to him.
Well, D-Pad, I'm gonna definitely join you with the...
I'm already following D-pad now.
I'm
Also,
already following D-Pad
Just
now.
before we get down to the interview, because I'm wasting time here, and I know that. But what I really need to know is that of this group, of our current viewers, who plays Warframe? I need to know this.
I play Warframe.
Okay.
No.
I still play it on and off, but I really need to get into it more.
Okay, whoever of you does, please friend this name and
Or myself.
yeah, or him, and join our clan because we really need people. And I love this game to death. Also, is it good? I can't believe how good it is. I'm freaking out. I'm still freaking out over how good it is.
It surprises me too. It's actually completely free,
very
and
great
it is
game
good
free to
free.
play.
It is free to play, and it is good free. It doesn't punish you for not paying for anything.
Good, because
There's
Star
nice
Wars...
swag if you pay a little.
There is nice stuff if you pay, but it's not pay to win, and it's definitely not pay to pawn.
No, it's basically pay if you really want to.
Yeah.
I
Pay if you
that.
like. You don't. If you don't, you still enjoy the game.
Is
But-
Warframe Steam? Warframe
Yes.
is on Steam. You
Yes.
can get it. Otherwise, I got it. Like me, I got it elsewhere. Isn't Bermensian a Final Fantasy thing? Yes, it is. Now, why is it Bermensian when it's supposed to be Burmasian? When I was a kid, I fucked up. I thought there was an N in there. Turns out there's not.
Oh.
Anyway, just real fast, the last little bit of news here, while we still got a minute left. New comic covers. The first one is exclusive for Comics World, which is basically going to destroy a lot of people that like Macintosh because they basically did the whole OC Mac whatever deal.
That's not an OC. That's Fleetfoot, one of the
Yeah,
Wonder
that's what I was gonna
Boys.
say. It's Fleetfoot.
Oh, my bad. But yeah, still, that's kind of hilarious, don't you think?
Well, yeah,
Next.
basically
They
crushing
might
all the
just-
Flutter
Circuit,
back.
speaking of which, how is the comic thing? Or you forgot to send that yet?
I actually kind of forgot. Kind of, I've been busy with someone. Else
I know
other
you've
crap.
been busy. I'm giving you shit, dude. Send
No,
me again.
trust me. It's on my to-do list for this week.
Oh, by the way, can I just say one thing about that cover with Fleetfoot that just made me laugh the most about it was definitely the newspaper article. Wonderbolts break up without our best flyer. What's the point?
That was awesome. But yes, we also got Fluttershy doing the Snow White thing because why not? Though I can make several jokes about Seven Dwarves with that, but I don't want to. And finally, Sparkle World has another pony short story, and apparently it has Celestia going incognito, which is surprising that they actually did something that is outside the normal cut and paste vectors that we usually see with anything.
Magneto.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, this will be good.
And, oh, she even eats cake. Ha!
Who eats
Rainbow
cake?
Dash hair and
Princess.
the long-
Incognito princess eats cake.
Ah, great. What is she
Lovely.
incognito as, a turd?
I don't
I
know.
don't even know. It looks like a freaking.
She looks like a homeless person, a homeless pony.
Solar Empire sucks! Anyway, let's move on.
Right, now the news is over. It is time to move on to the... Hold up. Now the news is over. We got to move on to the big thing, which is our interview.
Absolutely.
So we
everybody
asked...
meet your shit.
Exactly. Everybody mute except...
Mute your mics, shut up, and I'm going to bring our guest in.
I will say hello first.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, we gotta say our hellos at least.
As soon as here she is.
Yellow.
Hold on, I'm bringing her in.
Okay.
Or not.
Oh, failed. That's great.
Hold on, I'm working on it.
God.
Come on. Come on.
Come on, boss. Don't fail us now.
Hey, I'm clicking the dial button and she's not picking up.
It's failing immediately.
Yeah, it's not even giving me...
That's not a good sign.
Do you think she's having call issues there?
Hello?
Oh, there we are!
She is.
Hi.
Hi, person.
Inkrose, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Just before we begin, I want to apologize for what's going to be a little background breeze coming from me. I have a fan on.
Yeah, D-Pat's so hot that he has to cool himself off.
Yeah, sure, why not? It's very hot around here, or humid rather. But in any
Okay.
case, why don't we get right into it? Just because I don't even have any idle answer to go through right now. All right, so why don't we just start with what exactly was the inspiration for your headcanon videos, in which you went through some very interesting personal headcanons about the descent and possible history of Celestia and Luna, even the original three leaders, Clover the Clever, and so forth. What was the inspiration for these things?
Well, a lot of my inspiration comes from small bits of random fan works. Like, maybe I'll see a piece of pony art on DeviantArt and go, hey, what if I could make a story from this? Or, that sounds plausible as a headcanon, but I would probably change a few things first. Most of my inspiration comes from my own head. Like, I'm always thinking up random stories and such, which I sometimes apply to my headcanons. Though I must say, Brony music is also a really big inspiration. Like, I'm always thinking about it when I'm thinking about stories and stuff.
It's music always kind of helps. It always fills in these little blanks, at least for me.
Yeah. Especially the orchestral music. A lot of it really helps me to think up stories in my head because without words, it makes you able to fill in the blanks.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say you've listened to who's it, Macon's Day Lune a few times.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Really? Oh. Well, all right. Just and honestly, I have to show that to you later. I think it would really, someone like you would get a lot of story out of that one. That one makes me think every time I hear it.
Yeah.
But well, then why don't we move on now? In your video, where you were discussing some of your headcanons, you said some of it was in contrast to a similar video put on by Brony Curious. That being said, what were some of the more key differences between what you thought, between your own headcanon and what he thought of?
Well, the biggest difference is that he thinks the Royal Pony Sisters were made into alicorns, while in my headcanon the sisters were born as alicorns, which was inspired partially by Lauren Faust's original vision for the characters. Also, I think that there were a race of alicorns before Heartswarming Eve, and that they were kind of like in a war with the Draconici, and Celestia and Luna were the only known survivors of the alicorns, as well as Discord was the only survivor of the Draconici.
What did you think that Discord's personality was when he met them?
Very, very, kind of the same as he was in the show, but kind of dumbed down. He was more sweet and more kind of childly playful, but he was still kind of rowdy and playful. He kind of became more aggressive with his pranks and stuff later on, which is um, kind of inspired by other fanworks and stuff.
I can understand that. Now, though, with all of these really interesting devices in play, I have to wonder what made you decide to place these alternative views on the canons of MLP on YouTube rather than into, say, a fan fiction where it sounds like they might really fit.
The biggest reason that my headcanons aren't as much, it's because there aren't as much stories as they are outlines for a story. I just wanted to give people the bare basics of my ideas, but I pretty much ended up giving them a lot more detail than I was originally going to. Another reason that I have is that I've tried writing a lot of pony fan fictions before. I have a film fiction account, and I've written some like daring do stories and a story called Miss Princess, which kind of shows Philly Twilight going in and asking Celestia to tell her a story, but then Celestia flashes back to when Luna was asking Celestia to tell her a story. So that's kind of a short story I have going on there. But I've submitted a few of them to Equestria Daily, and they've kind of been shot down and cooked to a crisp. So it's kind of discouraged me. I wanted to try something different. Plus, I'm actually thinking about doing a huge radio drama about this whole story of Celestia and Luna, and posting it on YouTube like Pony in a Box and the Doctor Who's an Assistant series.
Well, that's actually really interesting. Well, actually, I find it a little funny. You just said that your written stories were shot down by EQD, but meanwhile your YouTube headcanon series is actually made it onto EQD and is actually how I initially found you.
Exactly. It's kind of interesting because, you know, my headcanon story isn't really like a fan fiction or anything. It's just an outline with some pictures and music. I kind of spent a lot of time thinking in my head, okay, well, this is, I want to put down my headcanons just down on paper, in a sense, so that I can organize my ideas in case I want to write future fan fiction.
You know, in regard to what you actually just said, that your headcanon videos have, you know, some art clips and some music, I believe you were telling me earlier that you were also an artist. I believe you, in fact, said you were primarily an artist.
Definitely.
Go ahead.
Yes, I am primarily an artist. I do a lot of stuff. I do a ton of pony art on my DeviantArt and such. I mostly work with Photoshop and Illustrator, actually. And I see we have a shipping going on in the comments.
Yes, she does that. We ignore that. We ignore that one. No, we don't. Okay. Anyway, here, let me just, Circuit, why don't we show this up? Here's her DeviantArt. I'll link that here. And why don't you scroll by that while we discuss a few other things. But, just getting back to my original question at hand, with your headcanon videos, did you draw some, or if not all, of the images that were scrolling by in your headcanon videos?
I actually drew a few of them. A few of them, yes.
Which ones?
Like, there was a picture of a vector of young Celestia with pink hair, which I did. Yeah, I didn't put too much of my work in it. Oh, there was one with Luna turning into Nightmare Moon that I also did in Photoshop. So, yeah.
Yay. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
anyone on the show will tell you I'm a huge Nightmare Moon fan.
Massively.
Monstrously more like it.
All right. Anyway, getting back to the headcanon video for just a moment. Now, with all the things that you've elaborated on, is there any of those elements specifically that you would like to see confirmed on the show? Or, you know, some background, rather in the background, or even in, you know, an actual episode?
I would really, really like to see the history of Celestia and Luna all the way. I am a huge Celestia and Luna fan, mostly Celestia, but yes, I love all the royals. I put a lot of work into my headcanon and tried to make it something that Lauren Faust would approve of, something that could be canon. But I'm really hoping that any kind of backstory for the sisters is elaborated, something like well thought out. because that's something I really want to see. Also, but a really small thing that I like is to see Celestia's hair pink as a younger mare, because that's a big part of my small little headcanon for Celestia too. Because I have a little headcanon for why Luna's hair turned too sparkly, and if it happened to Luna, I think it would be for Celestia too in that way. I think
would you care to elaborate on that thought? I'm interested now.
Well, I think that, when they're born, they have their normal manes and such, but once they reach the full potential of their powers, they gain their ethereal manes. That's pretty much it. But for me, that totally explains why that happens to them and why their mane changes like that.
I believe Faust actually gave that very explanation for Luna's non-ethereal mane as opposed to its ethereal form between, the seasons 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I kind of got it off of. I like basing my stuff off of what Faust says, because I really, she's my inspiration. And, yes, Luna's hair was wavy and ethereal 1,000 years ago when she defeated King Songbra, and that is because she was at the full height of her powers. But when the Elements of Harmony took away her powers as Nightmare Moon, her hair went back to when she doesn't have her powers anymore.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. So, let me step off the... Oh, gosh, I'm sorry, I got too close to this fan. Did it just get, wavy for a second? Anyway, so let me step off the headcanon videos for just a minute. You've done a few other things, but what I want to focus on right now is your artwork. I'm scrolling through the gallery, too, and I do believe Circuit is as well, and I'm actually... I like what I see here. What's the process? What's your process for drawing? How do you stumble upon an idea?
I literally just think about it. That's it. Like I said, music is a big inspiration, but also just Celestia and Luna is a big inspiration. Sometimes I do crossovers with my favorite video games like Team Fortress 2 and Portal. And a lot of Disney inspiration, like the comic you pulled up here is based off of a Disney song.
What Disney song is that?
True Love's Kiss from Enchanted. That's why everything rhymes.
Good choice. Good choice. I like that. Yeah. Circuit, do me a favor. Take over for just a minute. I got called away.
Okay. Let's see. Where was he at?
Just a question about the artwork.
Oh, right. Okay, well, it's definitely some really, really awesome artwork. Do you use any sort of programs to make this artwork, or is it hand-drawn and scanned in, or...?
Well, for the Photoshop work, I just used a tablet, and for the Illustrator work, I scanned in pencil sketches. Illustrator work, once the sketches are scanned in, I trace over them, but the comic you're currently on was in Photoshop with the tablet.
Ooh, very nice. What type of tablet do you use?
Wacom all the way.
Yeah!
We got a Wacom fan here.
Shit, that's what my Cintiq is.
Alright, did you have let's see, did you do any kind of other art other than ponies before with the tablet and everything before you got into ponies, or did it just kind of grow with that?
Not really. I mean, I did a bunch of Star Wars stuff before I was into the pony fandom, but what really started me into becoming an artist is just ponies. I mean, there is the story of how I first became a Brony, which I think it's kind of how I started becoming an artist, and that's why I started using a tablet and such.
All
right, I'm back. Actually, I'm sorry to interrupt with that. That brings me to a new question. Actually, I would actually like to know what your MLP story is. How did you stumble across the actual show?
It's actually quite different from a lot of other Brony stories. Usually I hear the story of, oh, I just found it on the internet or on YouTube or something, and I just started watching and got addicted. But
It's okay.
my story is that I was actually in Target and I saw the new designs for the MLP toys, and I was like, oh, they redesigned their brand. Okay, that's interesting. But then I looked down and I looked at some of the vectors on the toy boxes, and I thought, wow, those are way, way, way better designs than the old ones that I used to play with as a kid. And I thought, well, that's pretty interesting, but not too bad. And so I kind of ignored it for a long time. And then when we got, this is the really interesting part, when we got cable, when we started getting cable TV, they had instant play for a bunch of different TV shows. And so I decided, you know what, I'm going to test this instant play out. Let's see what show I can test it on. And I went to the hub and I saw, oh, My Little Pony, well, that's a clean show. I'll just test that out. I clicked on it, and it was the Phoenix episode with Fluttershy. I started watching it, and I was like, huh, that's actually interesting. But I didn't get to watch all of it. I went on the internet, researched more about this stuff, and I found out, oh my gosh, this is by Lauren Faust. She did Powerpuff Girls, and she did Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. This would be interesting. And I started watching more episodes, and that's how I became a fan. But it was initially because of the art style.
The art style is actually a very common outlet that draws in fans. It's the redesign of these ponies from the previous generations has actually been such a huge magnet for a lot of the fan bases. You're in good company.
Yeah, but it's because of that I really started getting into art.
Have you noticed that Faust seems to have some aversion to fingers? Like nothing she draws, nothing she makes seems, her characters don't seem to have fingers.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry, it's just really funny to me because someone brought that up to me recently, and he's like Powerpuff Girls, ponies. I'm like, oh my god, you're right.
Mhm.
But now, with that story, I have to wonder what is your opinion of this fandom? And please do be honest with this. We have had guests come in and say that they outright hate the fandom as much as they may like the show. It's a subject of interest.
This fandom, the thing is, it's really two-sided. Like, on one side, it's amazing. Like, it's really loving. They make amazing art and games and music, and there's these really cool cons, like Fiesta Equestria that I'm going to at the end of this month. It'll be my first con, but it's going to be really fun. But there's, like, this other side that I don't really like. Like, there's the bad stuff that I don't really get into. I think this fandom goes way too overboard with shipping. I really don't like shipping, very much at all. I think it's just way, way too overdone. And the show is not about that kind of thing. But the thing I really don't like is Trollestia, because, as you know, Celestia is, like, my favorite character, but she gets treated so badly. Trollestia was totally, it was funny for the first few comics and art pieces, but so many Bronies started depicting her as a troll and a tyrant now. That's basically almost all she's known for in the fandom, and I don't like that at all.
And it's ruining her image as this divine ruler, right?
Yeah, I really like Mom Lestia because it shows her as a caring person. So I like that, but I just find that there's way too much negative stuff about her, and I think there should be some more. I'm not trying to bash anybody here, but the war between the Solar Empire and the Lunar Republic is kind of, unnecessary, because in the show they ruled together, so it's like, why are they having a war if they're happy ruling together as it is? I just don't really understand it.
Absolutely. I've actually said the same thing, although I took a bit of a different turn. I went ahead and just skipped everything and said I'm down with Nightmare Moon. But, no, yeah, and I can understand that entirely. I do agree that the little, pseudo-war with the whole Solar Empire and Lunar Republic thing is kind of ridiculous. I've always found it strange that it even exists. But, so, that being said, Do you have a favorite part of the fandom? Something that you just kind of value above the rest of it?
I think that would just have to be, I don't know, the whole animation community, perhaps. Animation, like, and art, that's pretty much my whole thing that I'm in. And I'm trying to get into animation myself. But I don't really know. It's just the art part that I really like, as well as the people. The people make everything happen. So when people are nice to each other, in this fandom, more than any else that I've been in, people are just so nice to each other, and it's so easy for people my age to like be in the same fandom as a 40-year-old. So yeah, it's really easy to talk with other people about what you like.
It's nice to be involved. It's nice to have people with you on the same page.
Exactly.
It always is. Now, you have, with all we've heard so far, you have a lot of talents. You have a real writer's mind. You draw. As your YouTube suggests, I believe you do some singing as well.
Yes.
With all of these, is there a project that may be in the community at the time that you might want to see yourself as a part of?
I would like to do stuff with some of my favorite artists, such as Egophiliac and stuff, but if there's a current project I'd like to be part of, it'd probably be like Doctor Hoops and the Assistant episodes, or Pony in a Box sort of thing. I would have loved to be part of Double Rainboom, but by the time I knew about it and such, it was way too late.
I know the feeling, actually. I was the one who did the Double Rainboom panel at Big Apple Pony, and
Oh, really?
yeah, actually, when a few people found out about that, I actually had 2 or 3 people looking to see if there was anything more that they could do. But of course, by that time, it was done. I was there showing the first half of the episode.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I saw that some of that recording of it.
Was there a recording?
I think there was.
Oh, well, good, great. Anyway, so then, crap, where was I? What were we just on? Yeah, your talents for community projects? Okay, I got it. So then, I'm just about done with this questionnaire here. Just by the way, I mean, you said that you wanted to do things with, like, some artists like Eophiliac, or projects with the, what was it called? The Doctor Assistants kind of thing?
Doctor Who is the assistant and
Doctor Who's the assistant.
Such.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of those guys. After the interview, certainly talk to me. I can see about getting you involved in these things.
Oh, that would be really nice. I would really like that.
Yeah, it's nice being wired into this community. But anyway, now this was a question that I was going to save if we had time, and I'd say we have enough for it. Now, you have another headcanon video that's about the Timberwolves, and your headcanon for them was that you believe that they were ponies that had died, and my question is about them is that whether the ponies are like ghosts with unfinished business, and that's why that Timberwolves are so aggressive. Is that, is that what you think of them?
I was actually going to write a fan fiction on this, but I actually have like a whole series on this, but not really as more of unfinished business for them. But I forgot to mention in my video that when Timberwolves are formed, they lose their memories of how they were as ponies. The wolves are led by an alpha wolf who is the only one who remembers his past. He, betrayed Equestria and was cursed by Luna to become a Timberwolf, and he was the first Timberwolf to be made. He wants revenge on the pony race, and as such, he kills ponies in the Everfree to build up his pack and sort of brainwash them into thinking that ponies are evil and should be killed. His large-scale plan is to pretty much get back at Princess Luna.
So
I have a whole story behind this.
We got time to fill here, truly. And with things that interesting, I'm a roast based meat. This really interesting the way that you discuss these. But in that the Timber Alpha Wolf has sort of a werewolf thing going in terms of the way it infects. It just more kills first though.
Yeah, but they have to be within the Everfree, because that's the only forest that will let spirits inhabit its branches and stuff.
That makes sense. All right.
That's why they only seem to stay in the Everfree in all these episodes we've seen them in. And that's the reason that they're spirits is also why they seem to reform after they've been taken apart, like in Spike at Your Service.
Do you have headcanons for other such creatures? In particular, in this moment, I'd say, do you have anything for, say, the parasprites or anything interesting?
Not really as the parasprites. I'm working on one for Scootaloo's parents, actually. And I think I have some for Scootaloo, but not as much for parasprites as of yet. But I probably could make one for them, too.
Can we get a preview on your thoughts about Scootaloo's parents?
Well, I don't think her parents are actually dead like others think, because what we've seen in the show, Pony's parents aren't really seen very often at all, so even Sweetie Belle's parents were only seen once, and Rarity's parents only once, and we've barely seen Rainbow Dash's parents. So I'm thinking that Scootaloo has parents, but I think I kind of have this funny idea that they're actually business ponies, like really, really rich, but Scootaloo doesn't want to tell anybody else that her parents are really rich, and so she kind of just keeps it a secret and doesn't mention it.
I like that. I like that a lot. I had my biggest laughs when Rarity's parents were suddenly introduced, because there was fic after fic of whatever happened to their parents or nonsense, and then in all of 40-second scene just shattered them. It was just amazing. So now that's it for my questionnaire. Now, if you have the time, this is where we like to let some of our viewer chat and our host chat here ask their own questions.
Oh, that'd be great.
All right, so host chat, is there anything you'd like to question? Because I personally feel like I did a terrible job, so I'm hoping you guys do better than I do.
Hey, D-pad. It's okay. You're fine.
Yeah, I got nothing. I can't really think of a single good question.
That was excellent, D-pad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's stick to her. Compliment her first. She's interesting. She's awesome. Me, I'm a lamp.
Yeah, she is.
All right, well, the first thing I want to throw out there is probably just a silly question to break the ice, as it were.
Right.
Party cannon or base cannon?
Base cannon all the way, bro.
There you go.
Here we go.
Of course, Neil has a list ready. There he is.
Yep.
I love that Pony Rock song.
Exactly. And I'm just going to apologize in advance. I was the one who started that little shipping.
Lord.
My fault.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll say my usual spiel, muffins or cupcakes?
Muffins!
Oh my god, that was
Wow.
adorable.
That was great!
Seriously, I was
I've been
right.
working on a derpy voice too, but I don't know.
Pretty damn good. It's working good anyways.
Excellent.
Indeed. Now, what kind of writing do you normally stay away from? Because I've been writing grimdark all the time, so I don't know if you're into that.
I actually kind of like grimdark as long as it's not too dark, you know? I kind of like sad fics as long as it doesn't go overboard. I love to write really random stuff at times, but I like emotional stuff, something that gets you involved. As you see with this comment with this comic right up here, I love stuff that had to do with the backstories of Celestia and Luna, and because I love how much emotion is involved with these characters. That's the thing with the main six. They're really good. They're really good characters, but they don't have as much of a backstory as Celestia and Luna does, and I think that's why I like Celestia and Luna more as characters. Like in Teen Titans, I liked Robin the best. He had emotional turmoil with Slade, if any of you have watched that show.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a good show way back in the day.
I just love emotion put into stories, and that's why I like to write fiction about that and people's emotions and the way they react to certain things.
Is there a pony fiction that you particularly like?
Oh, yes. I actually did some art on my DeviantArt page for this fan fiction called The Monster Below. It is by far my favorite fan fiction, but the thing is, it stars an OC, but the OC is so well developed, you feel like it's you. And it just has, it starts out slow, and it's kind of slow pacing throughout the whole thing, but there's so much involved in it, and there's so much backstory. I love it so much. Yes, I see some people in the chat recognize that it's a really, really good fan fiction, and it takes a lot of time to read what's so far, but it's totally worth it. It's about this pony who wants to become an alicorn, because he's an earth pony that was born inside a city of unicorns. And so he feels so left out, and he tries to become an alicorn, but it's really interesting the way he goes about trying to do it.
Okay.
You'll have to link it to me sometime. That does sound really interesting. It sounds up my alley too.
Yeah, I actually, like I said, I actually did art for the artist of the two main characters.
Emotion makes the best story.
Exactly.
Truly.
I personally like tapping on the sadness because I'm a complete sadist about this.
Alright, so anyone else?
I have a question.
Alright.
Yes.
Alright, have you heard of the fan fiction called Integration by Ragos?
No, I haven't. What is it about?
Well, it goes into like while you guys were doing the interview, I ran into your Tumblr comic about Shapeless Sun, and well,
yes.
Yes, well, that fanfic is about Caramel becoming a changeling.
Oh, really?
So,
Caramel's
yes.
not a character really written about very much.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
and
he's written about if you're reading like everything shipfic. It's
That's not me.
Yeah, seriously, I don't understand what the obsession is with that poor pony and being shipped. I swear, but anyway.
Big Mac. Usually with Big Mac.
Older art here. This is some of my bad old stuff when I wasn't into digital anymore.
I don't think there's such thing as a bad artist that keeps trying. There's progression from the latest pages to the earlier pages, and that's always interesting to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one right here is actually a different sort of canon. It's just a what-if idea. It doesn't go with my headcanon whatsoever, but it's a different idea I had. What if, you know?
I just got
like
this
it.
vibe that opening reminds me of Star Wars.
I love Star Wars, so I would understand.
This will go a long time if we discuss this one, so
Yes,
let's move
probably.
on.
Wait a minute. What's going on? How come Luna has wings while Celestia doesn't?
I think Luna is more of a spirit of freedom. So I think a Pegasus would fit more with her. She's more of a... Oh, hi, did you, Brony? Oh, sorry. She has more of a spirit of freedom about her, and I think that's really what embodies a Pegasus. So if she had become an alicorn, I think she would have been a Pegasus before. And Celestia is more of a spirit of magic and kind of a grand essence, so I think she would have been a unicorn if she had become an alicorn. And I made Faust as the alicorn because...
Why not?
Yeah.
She's the Arceus of the pony universe.
Mm-hmm.
Continuing on Inkrose, when did you discover that your creativity would bring about such great stories?
When I was little, I actually wrote a whole bunch of tiny little stories and made stick figures to go along with them. But I made a whole bunch of books, and then I didn't really... I was actually homeschooled until 8th grade. And because I was homeschooled, my mom would always encourage me, hey, write a story for half an hour a day. And so I did. Every day I would write a half hour just writing a story. Like, I would write about this mermaid I had made up called Aquafina Wavia, and I wrote a book, a really, really short book, because I was only like 9, so I didn't really know how to write long books yet. And as you can see, I'm also a big fan of Doctor Who's and Doctor Who. But yeah, that's kind of what got me started on writing, being homeschooled. I must say, public schooling hasn't really encouraged me, like, artwork-wise or writing-wise, as much as it was just staying in school, staying homeschooled, and being able to have a bunch of creativity.
So here's the age-old question: do schools kill creativity?
I would say so. I have actually tried out for Art 2 because I haven't gone through Art 1 yet in high school. And they rejected me. They said, "Oh, no, we don't like cartoons. We don't like digital art. We want traditional art." And I'm like, "Okay, really? I've done all this digital art. Digital art is the new part of this age. Digital art is what's becoming the new form of artwork." And they shot me down. They were like, "No, we want realism. We want traditional art. We want you to do a whole bunch of pencil sketches." So I did a bunch of pencil realism sketches for them, and they said, "Okay, no, we still want more. You need to give us 3 realistic portraits." And so I said, "Screw it. I'm just gonna make my own career and teach myself what I need to teach myself about art." And
there you go.
yeah.
And that is inspiring. That is inspiring. Yeah. Do you have like any weird dreams, like foreseeing like the future of like certain events and like maybe a cartoon?
All right, that's enough for you for now. So.
Not at all.
Okay, remember I told you
All
about
right,
gushing.
so let's move on with this. We don't have too much time left for this one, so viewer chat, you know how it works for questions. Underline and italics for them. Circuit, you're usually a lot better at picking these out, so if you would.
Of course. All right, you heard the man. Let's see. Here's one from Deal. Do you read a lot of other headcanon theories, or do you form your opinions without outside influence?
It's a lot of both. Sometimes I get ideas from certain fan fictions. I don't read a lot of fan fiction, but when I do, sometimes I get a little bit of ideas. Like I said, greatly inspired by music. That's mostly what I get inspired from. Sometimes I have a lot of I look through a lot of art on DeviantArt and such, and sometimes I see a certain little thing, a certain little idea that I think, you know what, I want to expand on this. I really want to expand on this, and I am going to. So I basically cut a bit out of everything and sew it together in a sense to make my own headcanon, as well as adding a huge bunch of my own ideas.
All right. And for the rest of you in chat, italicize and underline. And now, let's see here. Does having a... it's amazing. Okay, let's see. Here's another one from Dale Gris, since he's following the rules. Does having such a well-thought-out headcanon make it more difficult to appreciate material based on different headcanons?
Actually, I'm afraid it does. Once I made my Celestia and Luna headcanon video, I found it kind of hard to watch other headcanon videos, because I thought, I don't know, it's for some reason, once you have set down a headcanon, it makes it harder to try to find and look at other people's headcanons. It sounds kind of like mean, but it's the truth. You subconsciously just don't want to accept something else, which is another psychological thing entirely, but I'm not going to get into that.
All right. Well, this question kind of falls into that a little bit. Then, have you made some headcanon that you look back and question its legitimacy, or probably questioned if it really does fall into canon, or if it's like completely out of bounds now, as it were?
Let me think about this for a second. I have to think about something like that. Yes, I think I originally thought of Nightmare Moon, of Luna as being totally innocent, and Nightmare Moon just being like essentially like a spirit that possessed her or something. But then as I went on and I saw some other people's fan works, like the song "Lullaby for a Princess," which I love. by the way. I love it so much. um, I kind of thought about, especially the new IDW comic that came out, I kind of thought it wouldn't really be a good idea for her to just have been possessed and stuff. Because that wouldn't have been a real character arc for her, and it wouldn't have made it as interesting. So I decided, yes, she did have some jealousy issues. And Nightmare Moon was partially because of some sort of spirit, like the Nightmare Forces is mentioned in the comic. So I think it was a bit of both, but it was mostly her jealousy that kind of opened the doors to let those Nightmare Forces flood in.
Mm-hmm. All right, and are the Princess Sisters your primary choice for artwork?
Pretty much. Pretty much. I love their design. I am in love with the Alicorn whole design. That's why Chrysalis is one of my favorite villains, just because as soon as she popped up on screen, I was like, oh my goodness, that is an amazing design. I love it so much. And after the Canterlot wedding ended, I went on DeviantArt and I was like, Chrysalis artwork. I need to see what other people interpret this design as. And Celestia's design, I love it. Luna's newer design, when it was first introduced, and the Facebook revealed her new design, I was like, yes, yes, yes. So a lot of the characters I like is not only based on personality, but just their design, because I'm an artist. I love aesthetic parts of a design.
I pretty much got smacked after Chrysalis was introduced.
Yep, you're no longer an enigma. Deal with it. Okay, Celestia and Luna were able to use the elements of harmony, which suggested they represented most of the elements. Which elements do you think each represented?
I have been thinking about this for a long time, and I still have not decided. I cannot. There might have been some way that they all... No, I just don't know. For one thing of definite, Luna was not laughter. Because as you know, in her episode, she had a hard time struggling with fun. So I do not think laughter would have been. Laughter would have probably been Celestia's, and that's all I really have had definite. Besides that, I mean, there is the loyalty. Loyalty, I think, would probably have been Celestia's because, as you know, Luna did not stick by her sister. She grew jealous of her. So the only definite things I really know is Celestia would be loyalty and as well as laughter, but I really don't know beyond that.
All right, I think we got time for about one or two more questions. Let's see.
We've been here for a while. I'd say one.
Right.
Just we don't want to waste this wonderful woman's too much.
Okay,
really
we would
don't.
definitely want to go with
Totally
a really
fine,
good
whatever
one
you guys
there.
want. I'm totally ready for anything.
Let's see. Have you ever thought of making so?
Hey, she admitted it.
If the characters,
I
guess, of course, she actually answered that already, Kanto. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we'll go with this last one from Creature. Was there any canon you wish didn't happen or was handled differently than how it was?
I think there's actually a few things that come to mind when I think of that, such as the way Discord was reformed. I did not like that because as a kid, I watched TV all the time. I loved watching TV, so sometimes when I see My Little Pony, I see some things that I've seen in TV over and over, and Discord's reformation was one of them. I've seen too many times reformations going so quickly that way, so underdeveloped, and I think it really could have been handled way better, and I think they should have saved Discord's... if they should have at least had some sort of follow-up in it in Season 3, because the episodes after that had no mention of him whatsoever. He could have at least made some sort of appearance, played one practical joke in the season finale or something during the coronation. But no, he's gone, just like a whole bunch of other things, like Reformed Trixie's totally gone now, it seems. Not that I care that much for Trixie, and she's alright, but...
Well, we can always hope that Season 4 brings him back to cause a little bit more havoc.
We'll see.
Yep. All right, we'll go ahead and end the interview there. D-Pad Bunny, go ahead and wrap it up.
All right then, Inkrose, thank you very much. You've been a wonderful guest.
Thank you very much for having me. This was really great.
Alright, so chat, sir, do me a favor and link her Deviant one more time. I'm gonna link her YouTube in the chat, and everyone here, start following her, subscribe, give her a few more fans and viewers, and like I said, later on, Inkrose, why don't you talk to me? I can see about getting you involved in some of the things that you want to try at.
That would be really great. Thank you so much for this whole thing. It's been really fun.
Not at all. Not at all. You are free to stay here with us for the rest of the show if you'd like, or as I'm sure you have other things to do, you can go ahead and go on.
Alright, well, I think I will leave for right now, but I've had a really, really good time, and I'm so happy.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Well, it's definitely our pleasure having you.
Thank you very much.
You can add anybody
good
here
night.
you like.
Good night.
Adios.
All right.
Adios.
All right, that was Inkrose, artist, voice actress, and head cannoneer. I don't know what I would call her.
I'd call it original story creator, maybe.
Screw it. She's awesome. So Circuit, take over.
All right. But yeah, that was it for our interview. Now let's go ahead and go on to the next one, which is fan submissions and suggestions.
Cover your heads, everybody.
Yes, we have a few. We have a few interesting things. The one thing I do want to give a big shout out to is a good friend of mine that I've known in the Brony community since I started the show. In fact, called I used to know him as Bubblegum Bounce, but apparently he changed his name. But he's been working really hard to get something on EKD that a lot of Bronies can enjoy, and he finally did it. It actually got its own little segment, too. It was called Matching Ties Network, A Spike's Tale. And essentially, they just talk about what Spike wants out of life and why he's way better than Dan as a person. So it's just I think it's its own little headcanon. At the same time, it's a character retrospective and nice little story there. I recommend checking it out. Just look up Spike's Tale on YouTube. Next, win any Brony argument.
Oh, okay. Oh, God, there we go. As much as I love what I do, God, do you know how hard it is being in an upright person for that long during an interview?
I did 6 of them in over a weekend. Yes, I know.
What was it?
I did 6 of them over a weekend. Yes, I do know.
Yes, you do. That is true.
He's gonna go.
But yeah, you got me zipped with these, man.
I'm like that much more in real life, but I don't fucking want to be like that on the internet. It's hard.
Well, just think of it as good practice, man.
Oh.
But yes, here we go. You got people that come up against you with arguments about Bronydom. There is actually a way you can fight back, and it comes with awesome images and cool characters. Let's go over a couple of them just because these are hilarious. I love them. First one. Guys shouldn't like girly shows. It's wrong and creepy. So, girls are permitted to enjoy girly cartoons, weird girly video games, kind of girly competitions, girly dramas, yeah, Twilight, and girly music. Justin Bieber. Can't get any girlier than that. While men must be murdered if they enjoy those things. And girls, we think, are pretty awesome if they enjoy manly things such as Transformers, Team Fortress 2, hockey, wrestling, and I don't know who that is, but I'm definitely not going to listen to him.
You know what? No. I'm actually going to... Son of a bitch, Glaive Blueprint. I'm going to go ahead and give this one to the girls on this. Because... if a guy gets laid like crazy, he's a hero. If a girl gets laid, she's a hoe. But if a guy watches a girly show, he's a freak. If a girl watches manly stuff, she's a total bro. So you know what? I'm gonna give girls this on that one. I'm gonna give them that.
Well, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. Well, with the girl stuff. The thing is that being a girl watching guy shows because a girl watching guy shows is wrong and creepy. This is the 21st century. There are women in the workplace and guys who change diapers. Things change.
Pretty much.
Yep. But yeah, no, yeah, I know the whole sex thing. That's a whole nother thing altogether, though. We're dealing with fandoms more than social interaction.
I know. I'm just saying. I just be like in the spirit of that. I'm gonna give him that.
Right. Okay. Here's one. Only an obsessed freak would call themselves a brony. Perhaps there was a time. Perhaps there was a time when only extreme fans would use a group name. Now those days are long gone. We got the Twihards, Trekkies, Potterheads, Gleeks, Cheeseheads, Tolkienites, Living Historians, Ditto Heads, and the Blue Army.
And some fucking bullshit called Hoovians.
Well, they're gonna happen. Everything happens.
It's gonna happen regardless.
Like, God damn it! If you thought shit pissed me off enough as is, Hoovians, God Christ.
Here's another fun one. Hats, shirts, avatars, figures, they base their whole lives around the show. Average fans are like hobbyists, and yes, that means that a small part of their life, just like with any other hobbyist. Sports fans collect sports memorabilia. Audiophiles have tons of music CDs. Cinephiles probably have a theater system that would blow yours away. Hunter, yeah, you can pretty much go for the merit. Comic book fans, we all know somebody like that.
Fucking Hoovians.
Okay. And here's... Oh, no, wait. The last two are really good. Bronies dress up in freakish costumes. That's not normal. Wrong again.
Yeah, okay.
No, here's fun. Wrong again. Fans of all kind wear costumes to events and meetups. It's totally normal. For the game, you got the crazy people that paint their faces and wear wigs for football matches and everything. You got people that dress themselves up as Kiss for concerts.
Yep.
Got people that dress themselves up as movie characters for premieres of their favorite movies. And you got hunters that basically get themselves in complete camo gear for the hunt. And you also got people that dress up for conventions.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there are some frightening and cringe-worthy costumes. Ones that suggest the wearer is abnormal, oblivious, or lost a bet. But if you could judge an entire fandom by the most extreme among them, sports and music would have been outlawed decades ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you look at most music fans out there, they're completely insane, but hey, you gotta love them too. They're
paper cans.
There you go.
We put them in a giant mosh pit. They do whatever they want to.
Yeah. Now here's a fun one. There's porn of My Little Pony. Enough said.
Pretty much.
Oh, that one.
No. Rule 34 of the internet says if it exists, there's porn of it. Every character here does, and probably any every character here does, and they could have grammarized this better, and probably any other one you can think of. Young or old, male or female, human or not. And they pretty much got everything there. I mean, you got everything from Totoro to The Simpsons to... I think that's King of the Hill. Yeah, you got the Blob from some sort of movie, Captain Planet. I don't even want to think of that.
Man.
Yeah.
I see Dragon Tales.
With from...
You got...
The Gate Man.
The one thing the one thing I'm kind of curious about, but only just for how, is a giant lion head from the Aladdin.
Shape-shifting sand?
Yeah, the shape-shifting stand. I was just like, really?
Wait, what were you talking about?
The shape-shifting stand that turns into a giant tiger or lion head in Aladdin.
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, apparently there's porn of it.
Yeah,
There's
man.
porn of
Yeah, I'm just...
It basically turns its tongue into a giant dick. It's amazing.
I'm gonna... There's so many questions with that now, but I'm not...
Is there? Because, like, that sounds pretty explanatory, and it's pretty amazing. Like, it's a magical experience.
Alright, now that you know that there are some saucy pictures or steamy fanfics out there of the things you like, does that mean that there's something wrong with you or the rest of the fans? That you have to leave the fandom? The answer is, of course, is no. Of course, I got a bunch of other things here that basically are good counter-arguments for anybody that could say anything about fandoms, but personally, I just love the fact that you got the dress-up one itself. You just got those crazy football fans out there, and they're like, Brony's dressing up as unnatural. You guys got giant foam cheese heads on your head. What do you... It's beautiful. Yeah. And also, one other fan submission and suggestion, Behind the Laughs. Which is, it's actually is pretty awesome. It talks a little bit about the subtle humor that is in the Ticketmaster. The only problem is that it's on Daily Motion, so I really couldn't put it into the show, or else I would have found a way to do it. So, unfortunately, I have to leave it as a fan submission and suggestion, which you will get when I give out the show notes at the end of the show. So, moving right along here, we still got a few other fan submissions and suggestions. We don't got that much in the way of fan art, though there is one piece that I recently acquired, thanks to Scarlet Tears. Unfortunately, it's just a picture of it, but it's still pretty awesome.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Cool.
And people are starting to look for the Rule 34 of some of the pictures. Moving right along, let's go to something a little bit more cutesy. We also got Callie-chan, our resident moderator, is
She
fluffy.
being a hoe?
She what?
Is she being a hoe?
No, she's fluffy.
Oh.
No, she didn't like my comment about Charizard.
Well, that's not exciting.
Oh, come on.
Yep. We also have apparently her as, I think, a Pokemon of some sort. I can't quite grasp that.
It's
Wait.
fluffy.
How is that related to Pokemon?
That isn't related to Pokemon. That's
The only
a
ways
Chiba.
I could say it's related to, well, it might be actually related to Digimon too. It says Philly Kellyanmon.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's definitely Digimon. That's Digimon. Completely different. Completely different.
Yeah, I know.
Still kind of nerdy.
Still crazy fun stuff.
I thought it
And
was
unfortunately, that is pretty much it for fan submissions and suggestions. I'm hoping that you guys are just saving your A game for episode 100.
There
Or
was
else-
not nearly enough me.
Of course not. There's plenty of you, D-pad, especially all the shipping.
That's still not enough.
Maybe I could try to make like my second digital artwork as soon as I'm finished with my first one for you, D-pad. Oh
Okay,
yeah. Yeah.
All
that's
right, but let's
definitely-
go ahead and move right along here. Now, but that's it for fan submissions and suggestions. It's time to go to videos, which we do got quite a bit of videos here. It actually goes a little bit longer than I expected, but we got plenty of time, so I think we can get to it all without an issue. First off, we're going to get right back into reviewings with Mare Duel. Of course, everybody here in our chat room has access to the show notes with the Together Tube that we have set up for this. And the first thing I need to do is get it so that we can get to the commentary screen. So I don't have YouTube get on my back.
Hooray.
Indeed.
Okay, Together Tube. That's different from what you normally do.
Yep.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, though. Together Tube is the new replacement for the fact that we no longer have SyncTube available. But it works, and it works very well.
Well, anyway, about your comic commenting, Pat, about Charizard, I kind of had like a discussion in the chat about like there was this user named Kanto Brony. It's like, are we a match made in heaven? I definitely know that we're a match made in heaven. First gen against fifth gen.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I only said that competitively now.
Mm.
All right. Okay, just got to grab the screen region here because it looks like things got moved around a little bit. No, you don't. You're not going to close that connection. Get
What are
back
we
here.
watching?
We're going to be watching the Mare Duel episode.
Oh, cool. Why am
Yep.
I hearing me?
Hey, Inkpad, if you could make me moderator, please.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had to reset the video here.
Okay.
I think I'll drop out for a bit. I'll be back near the end, guys.
All right.
All right.
Hey.
Bye, Blank.
So Blank
Yeah.
is
I'm
going
gonna
to...
do the. I'm probably gonna do the same because God, I felt terrible during that interview, or rather, I feel like I did terrible. But more than that, I don't know. I just feel out of it.
No, I know. You haven't been feeling well today either. In fact, I half expected you to just drop right after the interview, but...
Nah, I'm not feeling that bad. I just thought I sucked during it, but
Oh, you didn't do
I
too
think
bad,
it's
man.
mostly because of the wind tunnel.
well, that of course, but I really can't help that tonight.
You
Yeah,
didn't
it's
do
too
too
damn
badly
hot
at all,
both
man.
ways.
Honestly, you
agree.
didn't. Okay, but let me... Yeah, I'm sorry, I got to make quick edits here. I keep forgetting that I haven't saved the new settings on this, so... And, so I got to...
Don't
I'll
worry.
just promote you as moderator again.
Okay. Alright, and now we also got the chat list up here. So everybody can see their comments, and all of YouTube can as well.
Oh shit.
Yep. So make sure you keep those band buttons ready, mods. And here we go.
Where's my freaking volume?
Why in the world is it not playing for me?
Wait, it just started for you?
It hasn't started for me at all.
It started for me.
There it goes.
In
Yeah.
Okay,
Playing
Inkpad,
for me.
you might have to mod me again, Ink.
Alright. Okay. There you go.
Okay.
And
Okay, now
Awesome in the
There we go.
dictionary. There would be a picture of Rainbow Dash.
I object to be awesome. It's got to be super
Your
awesome.
audio.
Rainbow Dash.
Oh, sorry, I'll kill it.
I motion that we declare her the most stupendous pony.
Stupendous? Is that the best you got? I motion that we declare her wonderific,
Astonishing.
breathtaking,
Astounding.
bedazzling. What about super ultra extreme awesome amazing? All in favor of declaring
Anybody else think that wonderific sounds like a 50s catchphrase?
Pony and
Yes.
Bolt, Ponyville, say it
Wonderific!
Super spectacularific.
Super special awesome.
My little pony, my little
Yes, that won't cause your ego to go out of control having your own fan group.
of course not.
I used to wonder what friendship could be
Why would it?
until you all shared its
No reason at all.
big adventure.
Exactly.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing
Everybody sing the song as quickly as you can.
Little pony. Oh, you are my very best
Why something others, and they're singing and dancing and oh look, there's a cloud. Actually, hasn't anybody done a literal version of the intro song yet?
I don't know. I think so.
I think there is.
I don't recall there being one, and I think it would make for an awesome literal version. Short but sweet. I'm coming for you, Timmy!
What? I need Samantha!
You're Timmy now!
Spike.
What's with this crowd?
Now, here's a question. How in the world did that pony get down there when the well was boarded up? I mean, how dumb was that freaking filly?
No. What I'm trying to understand is how that pony survived the fall.
Oh, don't you know, these ponies survive everything.
You got a point.
Yeah, I pretty much am going that ponies have the same logic as anime. Girls fall on their heads. Ow, my ankle!
Sonic Rainbow's baby explodes.
Actually, I like the little joke animation of this that they did a couple of years ago. The last time. There's something wrong with the baby! It's a 3.5 Skulu.
That's dope.
You want this baby?
Oh no! There's something wrong with the baby! She's not cheering for every pony's favorite hero, Rainbow Dash!
Okay, and her ego is officially out of control.
I really thought it was gonna say this is.
It's out of the stratosphere. It's out of the stratosphere right now.
And she's carrying a baby by the diaper.
They all do.
I can't describe how disgusting that is.
Yeah, except for unicorns, they all do that. And I'm just like, I think that's one reason I don't want to live in that universe.
Well, either that or they probably have... Either they have incredibly weird taste buds, or there are some things we just don't want to know.
I guess they don't taste it at all. I don't know.
Either they probably just hold it by the teeth and make sure their tongue doesn't get close. It's like,
Yeah. Exactly.
Your friendly neighborhood Rainbow Dash is here!
Don't you mean Spider-Man Rainbow Dash?
No, she hasn't gotten the webbing figured out yet.
That is true.
She tried it once and all she got was helium.
Oh yeah, I forgot about flexing Derpy.
Yeah, I saw Derpy. Well, anyway, did anyone notice about like that old mare?
Soviet Pony March.
Yes. Yes, there's definitely an ego going there.
Silly, but I think this whole hero
I don't know. I don't know. Are you
Rainbow
sure?
Dash's head.
It seems questionable.
Silly.
You may be right, silly.
And then I zoomed into the well. I knew it would be dark and dangerous. But
Then
I
if
didn't
it-
let that
If it wasn't for the fact they already had Rainbow Dash hair hats.
Rainbow Danger Dash.
Actually, I'm surprised nobody's ever designed those yet. Little ball caps that actually have Rainbow Dash mane on them.
Awesomely heroic.
I thought there were some.
I haven't seen any yet, actually.
Hot Topic will eventually get
How'd you like to be immortal?
Yeah, probably.
Immortal what?
implied.
Get over here. We're gonna have every single brony take pictures of this.
Rainbow Dash herself to write her autobiography.
Wow.
Autobiographies are supposed to be written by the pony they are about. Maybe for your normal run-of-the-mill ponies. But I'm far too busy saving lives to stop and write. That's why I hired Spike as my ghostwriter.
Wow.
Yes.
What
The most
about people
the
like the
contradictory
ghosties?
term of an autobiography.
Spike here writes down everything I say.
And I
Don't
think
you,
she
Spike?
realized it
Don't
was a Marvel
you,
character.
Spike. Got it.
It's like being a
This
stenographer.
way, I can stay focused on performing those acts of bravery that no pony else has the guts
Spike.
to perform. Yeah,
The slave
takes
of
guts.
Twilight
But
Sparkle,
it also
yeah,
takes
everybody can
brains.
abuse them.
And sometimes a big lunch in an act.
Oh, the
Being a
irony.
hero is surely not for every pony, but I'm up to the challenge.
That's smug.
This is.
There
I think this is the only time that they've ever shown any autographs being done, or any sort of like having to sign for something, and it's actually being signed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like every other time, it's always sign. It's like sign this. Poof.
Yeah, I've got a good 10 seconds to spare. Just a couple
She
more.
did it in 10 seconds flat. Ah.
I like how she said she had time to spare, and that one man didn't get an autograph.
The Rainbow Dash make it on time?
Like a narrator.
It's Batman. I mean, very well.
It's
No,
Darkwing
it's
Pony!
Darkwing-
When there's a pony, you
Completely-
call it Darkwing Pony.
You know, that pony could have been dead.
Turnips, that pony came out of nowhere.
Darkwing Pony meets Deadpool.
Bravery in all my life.
Oh.
That's
Or spoiler pony.
Ponyville has a new hero.
Let us celebrate the new pony instead of Rainbow Dash now.
City today. I dubbed this
That was
new
very
masked hero,
anticlimactic
the mysterious
already.
Ne'er-do-well.
And when we
How do you
dub
know it's a
Ponyville,
bear?
the official, we change our minds 10 seconds
That
flat.
would do well to stay out of my way. Ponyville's only got
You
room
know
for
that
one
name
hero,
wouldn't rhyme
and
if it was
that hero
Colt Duel.
Colt do better.
Maybe it's called Do Swell.
Or Colt do it. I don't know.
Just do it.
Just
No,
bucket.
Butt Stallion.
But Stallion works.
Never fear,
Yes.
your friendly neighborhood rainbow.
Excuse me? Do you think you could skip your catchphrase and just hurry up and save us?
Could you just shut up and save us already? And here's where we start to wonder if Ponyville really has a problem with safety.
Well, too bad she can't do the safety dance.
Did she look at her pants?
Well, remember, you can dance if you want to, so which means that maybe Rainbow Dash did not want to dance.
Ah. She's no friend of mine, though.
Dash's ego's just that big.
Ne'er-do-well is stronger than me?
How come Merida will be stronger than a flying Pegasus, which officially isn't strong usually?
Learned that the hard way.
Yes, of course.
Wait, hold on. There's machinery in Equestria?
It's
Yeah, those are the
steam machinery.
controversies.
It's
That
wait,
is
it's made by
Ne'er-do-well.
Magic and Steam. Magic and Steam.
Well,
Now, quick questioning.
Here's the thing, though. It is made out of wood, mostly.
That is true.
Yeah.
And they are Earth ponies, so it does make sense.
Okay, and also one other thing. People, please stop trying to do the whole technology and equestrian thing. That shit fluctuates all over the place.
Demon
Yeah.
Magic. That actually sounds like
Actually,
a
if you
game.
think about it, I think they're just trying out new things, and they're obviously not working.
Rainbow Dash, shut up about your catchphrase. You're not Spider-Man.
Barrel roll.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da.
Well, if you weren't gonna have copyright from the show, now you've got copyright from Nintendo.
Ah, screw it.
Nintendo doesn't care. Their game is 30 years old by now.
Actually, they copyrighted it recently.
Oh, they did? Okay.
But I don't care.
Something like Donkey Kong, yeah, they've had that copywritten for a couple years now.
Yeah, they did it for Donkey Kong Returns. Go figure.
Well, Ne'er-do-well, or should I call you Ne'er-do-slow?
Ne'er-do-well, you only saved 4 of them. I saved 1. And I saved the biggest one.
We owe her our lives.
She saved all of us.
Her brain is broken. I can't believe how round her face gets here, though. That's the weird thing.
Yes.
Actually, they did that quite a bit in season 2. I remember now.
No,
they
that's
had
the
a lot
only
of
time.
times where they'd look head on and they'd have like perfectly circular faces.
I don't know. That's the only time I ever recall that. Usually their faces are pretty normal. That's the only time I've seen that really circular one.
Oh, by the way, I know this is basically an obvious joke about, you know, like one of the big things for superheroes was the damn sprint break or whatever. But once again, here's some more technology. Guess what? They found a way to make electricity.
I think this was Ponyville's attempt at technology, and they realized, yeah, they don't know how to do it. They're gonna give up on it. Okay, we made the Hoover Dam. Nope, we didn't. Okay, let's go ahead and make this. Nope, it doesn't work. Everything explodes around us. Technology failed us.
I suppose you want me to think.
Magic art to match that costume.
Yeah, a little bit. This was the episode. If it wasn't obvious what was going on beforehand, this pretty much told you exactly what the hell was going on.
Well, honestly, you could still say it's the world's strongest unicorn.
Well, not just yet.
She's strong. She's
Not just yet.
And she's magic. Ugh. How do I
Rainbow
compete
Dash.
with that?
Your ego's just too big.
Too big for that swell head of
Have a
yours.
leg up on her. And that leg is wings.
I can fly. She can't do that.
And that's when I call hacks.
Either call hacks or call. Actually, for a little while, I thought it was another alicorn. It's like, really? This is how you're going to introduce an alicorn? You're going to have the superhero alicorn that saves the day?
I thought the exact same thing. Don't worry. It's all like, what is this?
Here, by the way, AJ, are you gonna pay for those?
Something like that would take quite a bit of study. She really cares about
She's so awesome and beautiful and amazing. And we're going to drive Rainbow Dash up the wall talking about it.
fashion. And she's modest
Oh,
and
I've been looking at the chat
lets
for a
her
while.
actions
What
speak
is
for
this?
themselves.
Sledgehammering the lesson, girls. Keep doing
It's kind
that.
of sad there was no half-length supervillain attempt in the this episode. I don't know, the jealous Dash thing is kind of funny.
Some ponies jealous. Who, me? Rainbow Dash is jealous. Don't break that, Spike!
Rainbow Dash is jealous.
Correction. Rainbow Dash is very jealous. Fine! Laugh all you want! But I'll be the one laughing when I prove to you all that I'm just...
I will get you, Maridwell.
And your little dog, too. I'll get you a little dog, and then I'll get it, too.
Yeah, see? Yeah. I'm Al Capone, yeah.
No sign of...
Yeah, we kind of went from we went from Wicked Witch to Al Capone.
Screw you, I was doing the best villain of all time. Skeletor!
I am Skeletor!
I am Mumra!
I'm Mumra!
I'm insane.
Show me your tits, my dear.
Hey, stay out of my shit!
Hey there, old lady. You obviously have no idea what you're doing.
Putting on a brave face. I get it, but you don't have to
In all seriousness, though, Ponyville's got to be the most dangerous place on Earth to live. Everything breaks, the town gets destroyed every other week, and that barn's been rebuilt more times than Oklahoma City.
Oh, Circuit, I would just hate to see what happens when a virus outbreak happens with that one little hospital he has.
True.
Here we are.
Through alternate Zontonies or something.
A good and heroic citizen.
You know, I
Elements of
bet
loyalty.
Ponyville is the reason that Equestria has universal health care.
Element of loyalty. Element of loyalty doesn't mean you can't be ego-ridden fathead.
I bet Celestia's just looking down at all this. She's all like, what have I done?
Okay, yeah, Oklahoma City. That was a bad run on that.
Okay, I'm not getting this. Like in the fandom, she's supposed to be a sister to some pony.
Oh yeah, Sparkler. Yeah, the idea was that she was like either the older sister or adopted older sister of Dinky.
Yeah.
It was because Sister Who's Social, she showed up in there with Dinky.
Would you say I was amazing? Aren't you milking this a bit?
Yes.
Just answer the question.
I'm
Was
milking it so good.
Please, I need my ego boosted or else I'm going to die.
I need my YouTube views. I need to get YouTube views or else I'm gonna commit suicide by cutting myself.
Yeah. By the way, yeah, she mowed that grass. But guess what? She mowed it all wrong. It's gonna grow back in weird patterns.
Weeds that were attempting to eat this lawn.
I am losing my mind. The weeds are attacking.
The weed monster is coming.
Yes, when you are trying to fight the battle against weeds, you have lost your mind.
Yeah.
All any pony talks about is Mare-do-well this and Mare-do-well that. What about
Dear Princess Celestia.
What about my Mare-do-well?
Today I learned that my ego's too big.
Changed? Same sleek body, same flowing mane, same spectacular hooves. Nope, I'm still awesome. They're wrong.
You know, Rainbow Dash and Bender would get along so well.
Of course they would.
I hate being all alone. Hey, Rainbow Dash! I knew it!
Rainbow
No need to apologize, Squirt. Any pony can make a mistake.
Hey, Rainbow Dash! I traded in my heroes.
Wait a minute. Why are you here?
I'm sorry, Rainbow Dash, but I'm gonna have to tell you this sooner or later. I've now converted to the Mare-do-well side.
No! No way! Can't you see I want to be alone? I love being alone.
Oh, okay. See you later then.
Yeah.
Only time I'm really gonna hate this episode. Ugh.
Whoever you are for ruining it.
Scootaloo.
Hey, Squirt! Wait up!
Come back, Squirt! I'm going to sabotage everything and not tell you a thing.
Ponyville's first, but surely not last, thank you parade in honor of our city's greatest hero, the mysterious Mare-do-well.
Because she doesn't freak. Still awesome posters.
Yeah.
Which
It's weird. It took me a second to realize that those were pretty much, but Batman the Animated Series, parody posters.
Yes.
And Rainbow Dash officially loses it.
And welcome to Ponyville's back alleys.
Yeah, see, this is one of the things I liked about season 2. It really expanded the town of Ponyville itself.
Yep.
Like,
It's not just a few buildings, it actually is this town.
Yeah, season 1. Basically, by the end of season 1, we pretty much had an idea that Ponyville might have had like at most, 10, 15 buildings, something like that.
Yeah, more likely.
Yeah, season 2 made it seem like we had it was more like a city structure.
Mystery solved. Pinky?
It was undercover parties.
Mind blown.
Pinky, how could you be a superhero?
How could you have wings and a horn?
Twilight?
And we look good doing it.
We all played
Then
marriage
where's the
at different
wings?
times. I stopped the carriage bus with these babies. Bucky McGillicuddy and Kicks McGee.
I saved the construction workers with my pinky sense.
Sorry.
It's alright.
The return of Pinky Sense. Love that they brought it back.
Afterwards.
Fluttershy.
Costumes. Fabulous if I do say so
I made the
myself.
costumes because I don't want to get into any danger.
Don't understand.
Because I don't want to get my pretty hooves dirty.
Don't you want me to be a hero?
Then where's your
Of course
costume,
we want you to be a
Fluttershy?
hero.
We just
But a
want you
real
to
hero
shut up about it.
doesn't brag. I guess I did start to brag a little.
A little.
You almost had a parade for yourself.
A lot.
You know, I realized something. For the longest time, I always thought, like, you know, there was really no reason for them to go through all this. They could have just talked to her about it. Then I realized I went through college. You had a problem with somebody. If somebody did something that was, like, really messy with you, hell yeah, you pulled pranks on them.
Yeah, you go overboard. You bring that sucker down to earth like a freaking rock.
To be really good at
Exactly. And all
Like a
you
rock from
college
space,
for 1
man.
year.
You bring it down like a meteor. You want him to go 6 feet under and like crap.
When you're in college and you learn that stuff pretty fast.
You're right.
Yeah.
And I
Don't
guess
mess
I
with
can
the older
also
people,
act grace
and you just
humility
stick
when
with the crowd you
others
know.
outshine me.
Well, you just don't mess with people in general.
Ne'er-do-well.
You try to keep us humble head at least.
Already got it covered. As your ghostwriter, I've already penned a letter to the princess.
That's nice of you, Spike. But I really want to.
Oh, but I had so many references to Spike in my Spike letter.
I wrote the whole thing already.
Okay, let's hear it.
Dear Princess, so look out! It's a real ghost.
Giggle at the ghosties, Pinky! Giggle at the ghosties,
She
girl.
can't remember.
It's Pinky. She likes being scared.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Do not eclipse.
Wait, how is Rainbow Dash supposed to write with a feather?
Easy, like how she signed her autograph.
She's supposed to do it very carefully.
She's just gonna scribble on it, and the princess is just gonna be like, okay, Rainbow Dash learned a lesson.
Rainbow Dash learns to draw. Alright, moving on to the next one. We have another, I can't believe we're getting them this fast, but I'm glad we are. Another literal video.
Hooray!
And this one is what my cutie mark is telling me.
Oh boy.
So first we're going to switch back to a screen default here so we can give you guys the full view. Oh, feel that full view. It's so big. I'm going to edit that out.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm too lazy.
Alligator rage, throw him in the birdcage. Vultures eating flesh, I spin round. I think I catch deranged. A petting zoo that's indoors, I have to chase that bird. He's toast to worth little, that turd. Man, that herb and butterflies are absurd. That balloon animal failed to distract you with this face, but you all look really bored. This party horn here just to face. Aren't I the cutest pony? They laugh cause they agree. No spikes, Gangnam style dancing. All of these balloons on my flank depress me.
Wow.
Now I'm going to see Spike Gun coming there.
Freaking kill this tree, this flower. I have a bad attack and then I choke this crooked metal thing. These chickens aren't successfully a cat, I'm a smarty. Take that evil tree, karma hates me. I've got
Someone's got a
apples
small
on my
echo.
rumpy irony.
That's a little bit of
What the heck did I just make? I hide my face in shame. This looks like something Mom would wear. I've got a huge migraine. I think I'll put this hat here. My blankie is in pain. This leafy thing is real droopy. Breaks all we machine. These diamonds don't match me. This guy's one giant checkerboard. Talk about global warming. These ponies, they are sizzling. Scratch that thought, now they're freezing. Zoom out while I'm singing. I float in a bubble. I'm on my own. You are alone. Bubbles. Adding butterflies are on my butt. These things go on around. One by one we show up and try to stop.
I just realized something. wouldn't go from being sunburned like that to snow on you actually really, really hurt?
Probably. That's probably why they're trying to kill her in the next scene.
Yeah, because it goes like sunburn to frostbite at the same time. No.
Ow. Ow.
It might help a little bit though, with the
No,
sunburn.
wouldn't? I just think it would make it even worse.
No, it just basically hurts you more. I mean, getting instantly cold on a sunburn, it's not gonna help it heal.
Oh no. You just killed more skin. Anyways.
Anyway, moving right along here before we get into the physics of it all. Let's go on to the next video, which is I don't even know. That pretty much describes it.
I don't know what the name of this is.
Whoops.
We just don't know.
I just don't know what went wrong.
Wait, why the hell is it paused for me?
Hold on, it's doing something weird here. Bear with.
It's very well.
Wow.
Oh. Sorry, that was just beautiful. It looks so epic and then suddenly BAM!
Ah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, I need to look up that song, see if it's any good, full version.
but that doesn't compare in weirdness to this. Flufflepuff's latest outtaking.
Oh, yes.
Go away. What?
Blushing. She's like, oh.
We don't know. Maybe it's best we don't. But yeah, apparently Flufflepuff is a very good ninja. Whoops, get back here. Okay, next, a little bit of an animation here for fun. Ponies and clouds. Now let's see if any of you can see what's the little secret to this. It's out of ordinary.
There's a hole in that cloud. How do you lasso with cloud? Why should you make it again?
Cutie marks. It's
That-
just like cutie marks. G1.
There we go. Yep, they were actually designed off of the Lorne Faust G1 changes that look like English me fell. Right, the Lorne Faust G1 ponies that were designed under G4. Next,
I'm paying attention to that.
yeah,
I have. Yeah.
I caught it at the end, and I remember seeing, yeah, Cece got it too. Surprise, and Posey, the original creations for Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy. But next, how to create an OC.
My.
Damn.
Oh my. Oh god. Okay. Oh my. Oh
I'll
god.
keep that.
No, it's ruining its quality. Oh god.
Oh, the quality, yes, but I'll still eat that.
Oh my.
Hello, OC. And there we go.
Curse you, OC Pony Maker, for creating such outrageous antics.
Just like Pokemon do.
Okay, next for something a little bit softer and sweeter after all that insanity. Lullaby for a Princess. There was actually two of these that came out. One of them was Source Filmmaker. The other one was an animatic. I figured the animatic would be a little bit more awesome since I have a lot of Source Filmmaker in here.
but such is the way of the limelight. It sweetly takes hold of the mind of its host. And that foolish pony did nothing to stop the destruction of one who had needed her most. Moon Princess, good night, sister mine. Rest now in moonlight's embrace. Bear up my lullaby, winds of the earth, through cloud and through sky and through space. Carry the peace and the coolness of night, and carry my sorrow in kind. Luna, your love so much more than you know. May troubles be far from your mind. And forgive me for being so blind. The years now before us, fearful and unknown, I never imagined I'd face them on my own. May these thousand winters swiftly pass, I pray. I love you, I miss you, all these miles away. May all your dreams be sweet tonight. Safe upon your bed of moonlight, and know not of sadness, pain, or care. And when I dream, I'll fly away and meet you there.
Okay. Go ahead and let the tears flow if you need to.
That was beautiful.
I think I'm
Yeah.
heartless.
It was
What was
beautiful.
going on?
Actually tearing up, guys.
It was beautiful, so it makes me kind of sad that I have to pretty much abruptly change tracks with this.
Oh well.
Oh well.
I say kind of, because this is awesome.
Time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world.
Wow.
Roger, General. I won't let you down, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Why is Pinky
We're
slipping?
heading out. All aircraft report.
Falco here. Came in here.
This is Peppy.
Flippy here.
I'll go it alone from here. We're heading into the asteroid. Looks like we've got company. Let's have a little fun. Give me Flippy's location, Rob.
Light bulb indicated at 12
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Aha! Thought you could hide from me, eh? You're not getting away that easy.
Zero barrel roll. Good job. Keep up the good work. Open the wings.
Oh my god.
Let's do that. Just what I need to see. Star Wolf. Good. But I'm better. We'll just see about that, Star Wolf. What the heck? No way! I don't believe it!
You can never defeat me.
You want a piece of me? Your carcass is mine.
It's foolish to come against me. You know that I control the galaxy.
Go, Andros. You show your true form.
Okay, somebody's echoing badly.
Let's see if it's. Let's see if it is me this time.
No, I think it's Inkpad.
Yeah, I think it is.
hang on, let me
We
get-
are in your debt. I would be honored to have you as part of the Cornerian.
Oh no, sir. We prefer doing things our own way.
Yep. Discord would be Andros because it makes all the sense.
Okay, that was beautiful.
I know, it's just so freaking awesome.
What
Next,
is it me?
next, Princess Twilight in the Sky. How many references can you spot?
Ooh, I love
Yeah, on.
Let's see, we got Black Nightmare Moon.
Well, then there was Pinkie Pie and a rocket.
Yep.
Rocket! Heart. Let's see. Two Heroes Fights.
Constellation there.
Wow.
Battle Cruiser and StarCraft achievement.
In the back, there's the Tartarus.
Yeah, there goes Fat. There goes
Pinkie Pie Balloon.
She's the
42. Hey!
Space Corps!
Space Corps.
Space! Rainbow Road.
Super Mario Stars.
Yep, now it's Rainbow Road.
Yep. Mario Kart.
Aha, I was right.
Shoot.
And it's night.
Nyan Cat.
Okay.
What? Crash into the earth?
I don't know. I'm sure there's something there. Foster Corn.
Foster Corn.
Space Invaders!
Centipede next.
Oh, I forgot her Snowdrop.
Snowdrop? Oh.
Or does the Red Well, they...
Tazo.
Derpy.
Scoots.
Scootaloo.
Spitfire. Hey, it's Luna! She's so happy! Yes,
I found Derpy! Yes.
Yes.
That was like really obvious. Play Minecraft, would you?
Gamer.
Next, Colgate is best TARDIS.
Oh yes, this is definitely gonna change some headcanons
Just
now.
because they put me in here.
You said you were dangerous.
Not the cage, stupid. In here. They put me in here. I'm the... Oh, what do you call me? We travel. I go...
The tart.
High unrelative dimension in space. Yes, that's it. Names are funny. It's me. I'm the TARDIS.
No, you're not. You're a bitey mad lady. The TARDIS is up and downy stuff in a big blue box.
Yes, that's me. The type 4 TARDIS. I was already a museum piece when you were young. And the first time you touched my console, you
I said you were the most beautiful thing I'd ever known.
Then you stole me. And I stole you.
I borrowed you.
Borrowing implies the eventual intention to return the thing that was taken. Makes you think I would ever give you back.
I love this episode.
You're the TARDIS.
Yes.
My TARDIS.
My doctor. Oh, we have now reached the point in the conversation where you open the lock.
Okay, we're going to go on to the next video here, but I do have to give a big warning here on this one. This is definitely a little bit more disturbing than others. This is My Little Amnesia 2. If you really like Fluttershy, and you can't handle gore, well, it's not that bad of a gore. It's kind of suggestive, but it's still kind of icky. Anyway, it's just a heads up, it's creepy as all get out, but it is still pretty good for what it is.
Alright.
This kind of stuff.
I'm not fazed by any of it.
I'm just giving warnings to those who are. Just look away from the video for the next 2.5 hours.
Minutes, not hours.
Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Is that you I hear? Fluttershy? What are you? You came for me. Are you okay? Is there something wrong with you? It's all right. Fluttershy? Don't leave again. Is that you? Where did you go? Please, come back.
Yep, creepy as all out. Then again, what do you expect from something like that, right? You guys still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Well, yeah, for those of you who felt that that was kind of mean to Fluttershy, though, here's something to put her in awesome graces.
Who's? I'm
so sorry,
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you poor little thing. I knew she'd get to help.
Everybody knew that Fluttershy was a dragonborn.
Yep. Alright, next, this one's a little more sentimental, especially for those of you who are Doctor Who fans.
Oh dear. Oh, this season under. What?
How's that for your head cannon?
I was expecting a whole ending where Derpy was supposed to be Ood Sigma there. What?
Yep. Of course, apparently the person put it in the description that you don't have to worry. The Doctor comes back 5 minutes later and runs into Twilight and starts his adventures with her. So, someone's headcanon, but it was good headcanon though. I like it. Next, Your Nightmare, and this one's a nice little funny twist, but I won't reveal it until the end.
Wiki. Bam.
Oh. That's why I didn't warn anybody about it, because, yeah, you get a nice little funny ending there. Next, we have source filmmaker Apple, or how far can you drive Applejack up the wall?
There's one they fear. In their tongue, he is Dovahkiin, Dragonborn
You're the owner of the farm.
There's only one thing I can say to that. Man, Applejack has one dynamite kick.
Ah.
Dave Johnson would approve.
Next. Okay, this one I honestly can't speak for it, so I'm just gonna let it speak for itself.
I want some cola.
Hopefully that's a teaser to an actual video that's going to be coming out, because that would be freaking awesome. And finally, for the last video of the night, short one, Skiing with Derpy. And this one brought back so many fun memories of old Disney cartoons. You might actually.
Wait,
I wish it was a
are
lot.
you serious?
I wish it was a lot longer than this. I honestly wish it was a whole thing on this, but this just this part alone is good.
All right.
Oh, God.
The shush, or downhill run. It is the quickest way to get to the bottom. It is so named because of its peculiar sound. Shush!
Oh, my.
Oh crap, I think the last kill the Skype, oh my world. The laughter killed the Skype. Oh man. Oh. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll get the Skype call back here because we gotta let them get their shout outs to end this at least, right? Okay. All right, I'm getting the call back here. Yeah, apparently the laughter was so much it killed Skype. Okay, you there, Suki?
Yeah, I'm here.
Is anybody else here? Or did somebody else?
Well, they don't matter, so let's go.
Oh, come on, man. You know better than that. All right, let's hang.
Okay.
Let's hang up and see if we can grab the other
I'm
one.
slightly concerned about Blank.
True. We got to get his shot out. There we go.
Therapy was too much
Hello?
for the Skype.
Oh, sorry. Our Skype call crashed. We were getting it back.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
fine.
we're actually just about to end the show here. So, Inkrose, did you want to give any quick shout-outs before we ended our show?
Shout out to my friend Megan, who might be watching this. Yay!
All right. I came up with an excuse to suddenly accidentally called a guest.
Can't help it.
All right. Thank you very much, Inkrose, and sorry about the quick interruption there.
That's fine.
All right.
At least
That
I
was
wasn't angry.
that was interesting. Hopefully we'll get a Blank here. He doesn't seem to be answering. And what the world? Okay. But let's go ahead and let's get our final shout-outs here because, as I said, it's about time to end the show. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the last coming in, Inkpad. Was it Inkpad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, the shadows are going to Unova Pony because he's great. Kanto Pony because, first generation Pokemon is great. We got the Emperor Celsus who doesn't like Star Wars anymore, but he's still an Emperor anyways. And probably Callie if she was still around. So, that's it.
All right.
Thank you.
Then we'll go to Yova Brony.
I would like to say great thanks to Inkpad You've been such a wonderful friend to me. I'd like to say thank you to Kanto Brony for being the other Brony that's a Pokemon fan and decided to name himself after a regent. Hopefully we'll get Joe Brony, Sinnoh Brony, and Poland Brony. And also Kalos Brony. We need a Kalos Brony here. Especially since Kalos is the same thing as my first name. Maybe I should change my username now.
What about Orange Island Brony?
Orange Island! Oh my gosh.
Okay, okay, we'll just go with that then. And going on to Crazy Mac Captain, or CMC.
Come to the forums. Give me something to moderate.
You heard the man. Go to the forums, thebronieshow.com/forums.
Where's our fanfare?
I was trying to load up something else.
There, have a fanfare.
Here's a fanfare singing song. Okay.
Did you just do the State Farm jingle?
Yes. Okay. Like a good brony, Circuit Main is here.
It's actually funny. That's who my new job is with.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, now we've learned something else about Suki. Let's go ahead and give him the final shout out before the final shout out, which is me.
Okay. Well, shout out to everyone who deserves it. Now leave me alone. I need to sleep.
Well, well, well. It seems we have some naysayers in the audience.
I mean, seriously. I think right after the show's over, I'm gonna pass out.
Oh, gag. Actually, I don't blame him because I'm probably gonna get to sleep myself here soon if I'm not trying to build an fix an entertainment center. In any case, let's go ahead and get the final shout-outs here. First off, I'd like to thank you all for joining us for another great episode of The Brony Show. Remember that episode 100 is not coming the end of this week. We have to push it back one more week, but it is the end of next week. So, no Brony Show on that Monday. We might show some MLP episodes or do another one of the DJ cast because that went freaking well. And wow, Blanked Mind and D-Pad jumped in here, so I guess we'll give them...
bitch, don't you think you can leave with us?
Nope, I'm afraid I can't. So, Blanked Mind, why don't you go ahead and get the shout-out?
Okay, hey folks, how you doing? Thanks for staying for the show. We had a great interview. That's more D's thing, but I'm going to say anyway is that guy was pretty cool. I like the Hey Ken thing. I gotta watch those videos. It sounds pretty interesting. But
He's very interesting with them. I really enjoy watching them.
I can say I might do Inkwell this week because the issue that I had that kind of really prevented me, and it wasn't internet, it was a... We're not going to go on it. The issue is now been rectified. Hopefully I'll have what to fix it by the end of this week. Hopefully. Said, so there might be equal this week. Who knows? See bad.
Sweet.
Alright, well, again, big shout-outs to tonight's guest, Inkrose. Thank you for being on. I have to say, it was funny when I stumbled across those. It was early in the morning, and I was still at school at the time, and I had to wait like an hour until my class, so I just sat there watching them, like, this shit's banging. That's how I found her. But anyway, thank you again for being on, Inkrose, and next week's guest will be our 100th episode. Not necessarily next week, obviously, as we've said, but there will be several guests that I have already lined up at this time, and it's, just shout-outs to all of you. I don't think there's anything too specific to say this time. I think that's about it.
Ooh.
Yeah, this isn't your room. Jesus Christ. My dick just got hard enough to break iron.
Oh, my beloved subject.
Well, remember, D-Pad wants everybody to play Warframe with him.
I want everyone to play
Right now, we're
Warframe.
doing a void run with the new.
The night will last forever.
It feels so good, like, in me. I fucking love it. Every time. I'll never stop with that, truly.
Alright. Okay, so, I definitely actually kind of interested to see what guests you have lined up for our 100th episode, but I still could be penciling them in as we go.
Sure will.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and wrap it up then. Like I said, our next episode will be episode 100. That'll be next Friday, so there will not be a show this coming Monday. But stay tuned to the stream. We'll probably play some MLP episodes or do something silly and fun for you to enjoy yourselves. Otherwise, I'd like to thank all of you for joining us for this episode 99. Hopefully we'll get this up on YouTube in just a day or two. Also, I want to thank you all for all of your love, all of your art, all of your contributions, just being part of the show, being in our chat room. just doing this for 99 episodes and coming up to 100. It's been over 2 years of my 2 years of my life, and it's been a freaking thrill ride of awesome that I love
Save it
so
for
much.
the 100th episode, fag.
Yeah, I might as well get them a little pumped up. But let's
Let him hype it up a little bit. There's
All right,
not
but
going
we
to be a
do.
show next week.
Okay, but
He
yeah,
needs hype.
that's another hype up there. But yes,
Look, it's my job to put him down at any moment I can. So I'm just doing what I
Yeah.
was brought on here for. Oh, yeah!
it's too bad that I'm rubber. Every time you bring me down, I bounce back up.
Yeah, but that you can't say the same for your junk.
Yeah,
Are
yeah,
you
you're right.
still rubber, motherfucker?
I can't say the same for my junk. That thing's as hard as steel. Anyway, and also I'd like to remind you all that we are on every single social network out there: Facebook, Flankbook, Pony Square, Rainbow.net, Twitter, Rainbow. I already said Rainbow.net. All of them, The Brony Show. We are also on YouTube. User Brony Show. Best way to find our archives as soon as I can get them uploaded and edited. We are starting to get our new episodes up at least, so that's a good thing. But the rest of them are still going to take a little bit of time, so bear with us there. Speaking of which, I also need an editor that can help me fix up the episodes that are having problems with YouTube. So if you have some editing experience and you want to help out with editing those episodes, get in touch with me at bronyshow@gmail.com. Also, I would like to remind you all that we have a Steam group, The Brony Show. It is a great way to find out when we're doing little things such as little random cartoons on stream, or if we're doing another Let's Play. Speaking of which, we also have Let's Plays on Sunday with yours truly, Sir Main. We also do other things on stream, depending on how we feel. Hopefully we'll be able to get something of a more regular schedule going on. Also,
someday, not today.
Not
I once
not today.
showed a porn on the stream of ponies. Circuit wouldn't let me record it, but it happened. So I mean, if you're into
Well, that happens every single time I do not safe for work night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? I need to find out.
So I mean, if you're like me and you're a pervert, then yeah, we've got you.
Me.
Of course, we also have to remind you all that we have a website, thebronyshow.net, and on the website, as was mentioned by CMC, we have forums.
Yay!
Yep, you gotta post on those forums, you gotta give them some life, and hopefully we'll be seeing some new changes coming to the Brony Show website. What are they? I can tell you, because that's gonna be for the surprise.
You gotta wait until 2 weeks from now. Ooh.
Yes.
That's killing me, Circuit.
Yes, but let's go ahead and finish off with what you love most.
They're giving the crack.
You gotta give them a little bit of love, so we gotta give you a shout out here for staying all the way to the end. And remember, if you stay all the way till the absolute end, I'm going to give out the show notes here so you can catch all those wonderful videos, look at those interesting news articles, and even look at the fan submissions and suggestions. So let's start off with Aquaplane, Arthas, Blue Fox, CC0 Fire says hi, Sea Dark Wolf, Chomper Fan, Cold Dust, Crazy Matt Captain, Crimson the Wolf, Sargasm, Daring 13, DDR Creature, Dreamcaster, Emperor Silas, Hakudoshi 23, Hexavier 99, Inkpad the Haruhist, Kalazi 5, Cokes, Lame Bunny, Lucky, Miguel 1980, Microchip 1, Mike Nyes, Riptide 12, Ruthnick the Starhead, Seth the Wolf, Sky Striker, Slyplex, Sonic 5421, Spike the Magic Dragon, Sub-Zero TD, That Guy You Know, Lee Tsukisama, Totig, Unova Brony, Ugly Creepy, and yay, forums. But yes, that is it. We're going to go ahead and play the closing song. Stay tuned for the Oatmeal Galore After Party, where you will definitely have an interesting experience because it is always different. I wish I was kidding. It pretty much is different every single time I see it. So let's end it with what we all wish we could do every single night.
Like the legend of the phoenix, ends were beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar. present has no rhythm. Your gift keeps on giving. What is this I'm feeling? If you wanna leave, I'm with it.